The Heroes of Greyhawk is a game played by adults and recorded for an adult audience. Sometimes we use adult language and explore adult topics. Consider yourself warned.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Superior Adventures Guild. My name is Dave, your humble host for Heroes of Greyhawk, a game where we get together and try to be heroes. Does it happen? I don't know, you be the judge. I don't really have to do much of the heroics because I have these beautiful people at my side and surrounding me on every side to be heroic for me. So, hey guys, welcome back. How's everybody doing?
Hey!
Great.
Hi.
We're here.
Boy!
We're here. We're back. Ashley's fired up. You should have heard all the pregame. Oh, you did hear all the pregame banter.
Ashley's been talking in Xanthi's accent for a whole week now.
Oh my god, I am so glad you are all here because I've been so lonely by myself.
Oh, poor thing. Hey, we are back and we're very excited to be here. Not only because we haven't played for quite some time, but also because we are fundraising for a fantastic charity called Games for Love. This charity is one that helps to bring hope and joy to children's lives when they are experiencing extended stay visits to hospitals at times where it's very difficult and perhaps painful and stressful for them and their families. Games for Love has donated game systems, has helped to promote game therapy and bring that aspect of play back to these children's lives when they need it most. I'm sure all of you, ourselves included, understand the power of games. That's part of the reason why we're here, because we like how games bring us together, help us work through some of the things that we want to work through in our lives, and bring us some fun and some joy, which, let's be frank, we all need that more in our lives, but especially kids who are sick and having some really troubling experiences. So I will implore our friends in chat, if you have the means to do so, to donate $5, $10 to this charity fundraiser. There are a variety of motivations to do so. Number one, helping kids, but also we have in-game rewards that will have an impact on tonight's game. So you can see that up on screen right now. We've got everything from a player advantage, which is a $10 donation, all the way up to a CR7 monster drop, or a seat at a table with me, a special one shot that I will run if you would like to donate $100. So you might even get to play with some of these people on screen, who knows? So we've got a couple of different options there. And I have also told my players and others, I've spilled the beans, guys, that if we are able to raise, this is lofty and I don't know if it'll happen, but if we're able to raise $500 during tonight's stream, you guys will all level up to level 5.
Level up.
So I'm just throwing that out there, folks. Plus, there's a couple of additional benefits. Ashley is going to do what were you going to do? Backflips? No, I got that wrong.
Yeah, do that.
I mean, I'm limber, but I can't do a backflip.
I think I saw you do a handstand at GuildCon.
I cannot do
Keg
a
stand.
handstand.
Oh, it was a keg stand. That's right.
It was a keg stand.
Shelly's
I
gonna
can
go Shaka
balance
Khan.
a sword on my head. And
Ashley's gonna balance things on her head.
yeah, but that's about it.
Andy's gonna cosplay for the first time. And Bleak is going to. Did we ever decide what Bleak was gonna do? Oh yeah, nipples. Can't do. Do you have your pasties? Somebody send him some pasties right away.
Oh boy. I got
Anyways.
some Post-its.
Guys, look, if this happens,
We
we'll
just
all
blur
be
it in post.
absolutely thrilled because we're almost halfway to our fundraising goal. Our fundraising goal is $4,000. Yeah, that's a lot. And we are currently sitting at just over $1,600 with about 5 days left in the fundraiser. I don't know if we'll make it to 4,000, but I think we can get closer. I think we can get a lot closer with your help. So consider donating. I'll put a little bit of information in the chat here. We have a bunch of fantastic sponsors too. So every $5 that you donate, we're going to be keeping track of this, and you will be entered to win 2 different prizes. There's a session giveaway today. So we're going to be giving away 2 Hero Forge acrylic printed standees. These are custom printed from your Hero Forge character. We're going to give away 2 of those today. And we're going to give away a CZRPG coupon for digital content of your choice of all their catalog over on the Game Masters Guild. What is it called? GM's Guild. The GM's Guild. Thank you, Bleak. So we have 3 great giveaways tonight that will be given away at the end of the stream, but also we have some grand prize giveaways, Ashley, on November 12th. Yeah, we're going to be giving away a bunch of content, some really good stuff like Adventure Slang Productions is one of the sponsors, CZRPG, Darling Creep Show donated a hand-painted mini that's absolutely beautiful and terrifying. Free League Publishing has donated us a hard copy of the Dragon Bang. Wait a
minute.
That's a new Kickstarter.
That's when
Keep that
Shelley's
in your
jamming
wax
it.
palace.
That's when
Oh,
Shelley's
Jesus.
jamming it.
I don't think you could.
Yes.
Yep. Dragon Bang. Dragon Bang hard copy. I said it again. Hero Forge is giving what is it? A brass mini of your custom Hero Forge character, which is super cool. Idle Champions is giving a $60 bundle for whatever Idle Champions is. Phoenix Dice is giving away 3 different coupons, a $50 and 2 $25 coupons to their custom dice store. Sirenscape is giving away 2 months free of the deluxe Sirenscape musical extravaganza. And then World Anvil is giving away a year subscription. So we have some big giveaways on the 12th. So there you go. All kinds of great motivations for you, our friends in the chat, to donate if you can. We really appreciate it. And if you can't, that's all right too. Just hang out, have fun, help us promote this awesome charity in any way that you think you can. Bacon drag. Okay. Ooh, bacon. Bacon Bane.
Should give away some bacon.
Canadian bacon or the real stuff?
Canadian bacon.
Isn't Canadian bacon just
it'll
ham?
travel well.
It's just ham, right?
is.
If it's
And
cured,
ham.
If it's cured,
yeah.
you know.
I could meet you on the other side of the international border, Bleak, and you can just frisbee them to me.
I think
That
they
works,
sell that
right?
here though too.
Canadian bacon? No.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Really?
I think they do. Yeah.
Well, you
Oh,
learn
yeah.
something new every day, folks. Please, let's move this thing along. I'm going to just put a couple things in here. This is tonight's giveaway. Here are our sponsors that are kick-ass. Here's a giveaway link if you want to go give some money to this thing. Let's get going. My friends, please, let's go around and introduce ourselves because I forgot who you guys are. I hardly recognize you. Let's start with the one that has the great red hair.
Oh God, who am I?
Andy.
Actually, Andy has a great red beard. Look at that.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go. All right, look, let's be serious. Ashley, would you please tell us who you are, where we can find you, and who you're playing tonight, please?
Hey everybody, I'm Ashley, and you can find me as Minnesota Muse on our Discord, or Minnesota Muse on Blue Sky, or Minnesota Muse 99 on Threads. And I am playing for you tonight Xanthi, the golden-skinned celestial changeling sorcerer who is, of dubious origin and likes to light things on fire.
Perfect intro. That was flawless. Nicely done. Let's move on over to Shelly down in the tropics.
Hey yo, I'm Shelly down in the tropics. You can find me at Hey It's Flea Monkey on Threads and Blue Sky. Tonight I am playing Nori, Philomena Bibblespark. Coming back at you, ready to do some stuff. Also, Lachlan doesn't have his shirt on.
True, he just ripped it off, and then what are you gonna do?
Yeah, but he folded it up in a nice little bundle, didn't he?
He did not. No, shredded.
He just hulked out of it.
Yeah.
And the
That's all
only
Nori's
person who
thinking
knew
about.
mending was
Bug.
Spug, who died.
He who shall
Way
not
to,
be named is too
way to
soon.
bring it down, Ash. Holy cow. All right. We'll fix it in post. All right, let's move on. Andy, our
Oh, I
good
get
friend
to
from
follow
the
that
East
up. Okay.
Coast. What you got? What you
Hey,
got?
what's up, everybody? My name is Andy, also known as Andy G3D here on Twitch and sometimes on Discord. Tonight, I will be playing once again Desmond Adelar, everyone's favorite cursed rogue. And yeah, I'm just really excited to be back.
Hey, thanks, Phantom NJ, for the sub. Andy, thank you for coming back. with that beard. Did you have a beard before?
Mhm.
Okay.
Been so
Is it
long.
that
you've
red, though?
forgotten.
I just trimmed it.
I
Actually.
don't remember.
With the fucking penguin.
I don't know. So a penguin has invaded our stream. I think
love
it has
him.
it has something to do with the alerts for the charity. So there's a penguin lurking. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to
That's
make the
okay then, right?
penguin
It's a charitable
appear,
penguin.
do stuff. Yeah, do stuff.
If you don't like the penguin, you hate kids. I get it.
It's Gunter, I think.
Don't penguins eat kids? Isn't
Yes,
that a
they
thing?
do. Yeah, for sure.
That's why people don't leave their children alone in the Arctic.
Yeah, don't take them to the Antarctic because they'll get eaten.
Oh yeah, the Antarctic. There's no penguins in the Arctic, right?
They
No.
gang
Yeah,
up
They got
on
eaten
children
by.
like in a pack. That's
They do,
because
right?
penguins hunt in packs.
Or
But
is that
penguins are lucky
albatross?
because they have, Morgan Freeman narrating their lives. That's pretty cool.
Dude,
That is cool.
I would pay for that.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
We're not experts on penguins.
No, don't listen to us about anything, really. All right, look,
Fair.
Andy, thanks. Glad
Yeah.
you're back, buddy. Let's go up to Bleak. Bleak, can you hear us? Come in, Bleak. Hello, sir.
Yep, right. Yeah, I mean, it's up here in the north. It's pretty terrible, the reception, but we don't have any penguins, but we have Wi-Fi.
Nice. Do you have snow yet?
No, but it's supposed to snow in the night Wednesday to Thursday, but it's by the time I get up and go to work, it's going to be gone. But it's going to happen. It's going to happen anytime now.
That was supposed to be a rhetorical question, but thanks for all the details about your weather forecast. Hey, Bleak,
Look-
I got a question for you. Where can we
Oh,
find
God,
you?
yes.
Where can we find you
Well,
online?
in Canada, Montreal, Canada, you can find me.
Do not say your address, please.
Yeah. You know where you can't find me? You can't find me on Threads. Is it cool on Threads? You guys are all hanging out on Threads. I'm not on Threads. I am still at Twitter. I refuse to call it anything else. At the Bleak Season and my website, bleakseasongaming.com. And right here, raising some funds, hoping to get the 5th level, and here to bring a little thunder, a little lightning, a little spark of joy.
We
Spark
have
making
a
is
little
also my
spark
reward.
already, but why not bring a second?
Why
Nothing
not?
better than 2 sparks.
Maybe next year I'll be on Threads. Maybe that'll be my New Year's
2
resolution
sparks.
to get on Threads.
You should. I hear it's cool over there. All right. Thanks
I
for being
hear
here,
the cool
Bleak. Really
people are here.
appreciate
Hey,
it. Glad
happy
to
to be
have you back. And yeah, thanks everybody for being here. Phantom, thanks for the resub. If you're just joining us, we are playing tonight for Games for Love. There's a bunch of information in the chat. I'll throw a little bit more in there for you here in just a second. We have a lot of awesome sponsors, and this charity is absolutely fantastic. It looks like we've got, okay. Phantom NJ just dropped $100.
Thanks, dude.
Phantom
You're the best.
Oh my god.
All right, cool.
Holy moly.
What's going on?
Awesome.
So you have the choice, Phantom, for a seat at DM Dave's table or a CR7 monster drop. Now, I will preface this by saying the CR7 monster drop, there's only one available.
Don't pick the monster drop. Because if you pick the monster drop, I'm gonna die, and then somebody else is gonna drop $100, and then we're going to level up, and I won't level because I'm dead.
All right, we're gonna have to cross off the monster drop one because it is taken.
Uh-oh.
All
Why?
right.
If
Why
we
be so cruel?
TPK, then what?
It's
Phantom's
like,
Did
so
he
kind
just
of
pick
is
it?
like
Not
I
gonna
did
get a lot
something
of
wrong.
donations then.
I need to.
Yep, it's done. It's a done
He says,
deal.
I'm
No.
out for blood.
Yep. So there's your
LOL.
first 100, guys.
Oh, our
Hello.
fans.
Oh no.
Well, you know what's gonna happen, right? I'm a barbarian. I'm gonna survive, so I'm okay with it.
I
Yeah, because you
instantly
never
started
get
sweating.
knocked down in combat.
Yeah.
Lachlan never gets knocked down.
Started.
Hey, since I became a barbarian, I have
Yeah.
not.
That's true. Things have changed for you, but it's a good challenge,
turned
and
a
I
corner.
appreciate you mentioning that to remind me.
Yeah.
Like one episode.
Phantom, thank you so much for the generosity. You're a fantastic supporter of this community, and the your donation is unbelievable. Thank you so much.
Thank you, fandom.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right. I'm going to just quickly make a couple of other shout outs. We are going to be using music from our friends at Tabletop Audio. Big shout out to them for being kick ass and making good stuff. What does this button do? It says blue sky. We have a blue sky. Does anybody know about this? I didn't. You'll probably see some maps tonight. And those are inspired by our good friend Anna Meyer, who creates fantastic maps. So check out that link if you want. Our logo was designed by the wickedly talented and utterly dynamic duo over at Trixie Wizard, and our awesome character art, which we were seeing float past on the screen, was developed by our friend Jose. So, you know, when you support us and support our efforts to raise money and that kind of thing, we get to turn it around and, well, support other people in the community, and it's really fun. So thank you for that. You guys help make this possible. All right, look, we've got a Discord. Go check it out. All right. That's way too many announcements. Did I forget anything, Andy? Let's just get into it, shall we?
I forgot. You forgot to unmute yourself.
What's the CR7
Am I
creature?
still muted?
Just kidding. Just kidding.
God, I've done that
We just
before.
watched your mouth move the whole time.
People, yeah, you didn't tell me. Thank you.
No, it's funny.
What's the
Nodding.
CR7 creature?
Don't
Yeah, I
look.
was just about to look that up.
Okay, hold on. Here
Not
we go.
look- okay, I won't
Do
look
not
it
look it up. Phantom, give me a D6 roll if you could. Exclamation mark, roll space D6. And that will determine what we get. All right, let's do, what do? We do a recap. Let's do that next. You guys ready for a recap?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Sure. I mean, if we're just gonna die, might as well have our
Perfect.
life flash before our eyes.
I totally agree,
Right?
Shelley. I couldn't have said it better myself. It's like you
Probably
read my
could've.
mind. My friends, by forces not yet understood, our group of would-be heroes converged on a small village in the Viscounty of Verbobank, a small town named Hamlet. I'm going way back. This is going to be a while, so start donating. The more donations, the faster I talk. There, they put themselves to work, seeking purpose and coin and catching the attention of Hamlet's guardians, a wizard named Byrne, Rufus, his fighting man companion, and a druid named Drew Ashstaff, while drawing the ire perhaps of an unlikely cabal of gnolls and evil men perpetrating cruel acts of violence against the good people of the region. The gnolls launched an attack on Hamlet. Lives were lost. The community teetered on the brink of implosion. Its defenses compromised and its people divided. Our heroes defended the town, repelled the gnoll horde, but not before an elemental assassin dealt a mortal blow that would ultimately take the life of our good friend Drew Ashstaff. Who, before his death, implored the party to track down his associate in Nulb, a druid named Chiral, and uncover the assassin's motivations. Connections were made to the ruins of the nearby moat house. The party was quickly dispatched by Rufus to investigate and kill those behind the gnoll attack. Deep you delved into the moat house ruins, battling zombies and nearly losing your lives to an angry ogre. Deeper yet, you discovered a troop of bugbears and more gnolls, eventually battling against the commander of the moat house, an enemy of Hamlet, an evil man named Lareth the Beautiful. During the perilous battle, they put Lareth down, but they lost one of their own, Norb Nair. With work to do, you set out to make good on your promise to Jeru, heading to Nulb in search of his associate Chiral, at your side, a fledgling magic user named Spug Noir. Spuggy. You traverse the gnarly forest, encountering phantom druids, phantom NJs, shambling mounds, goblin queens, and a curious gnomish woman named Nori Bibblespark, who joined your ranks after you aided her quest to recover a prized family heirloom, a sword of master craftsmanship. Together you explored Nulb, a rundown ramshackle town where you gathered intel and searched for leads on your lost druid. You deftly avoided conflict with the gang of Black Hand riverboat pirates and the nasty rash that seemed to be going around. Seeking answers, you sleuthed about the docks and learned that your missing druid had been sent up the river to an outpost at Twilight Falls. After a quick visit to the old crone of the Glassfolk Marsh, and I'm just going to totally gloss that over because that's a whole thing, you booked passage to Twilight Falls aboard a cargo barge. In Twilight Falls, you met a big man in charge, a gnome named Gromlin Howarts, who tasked you with putting an end to a lizard folk problem that was impacting Black Hand business. You had a run-in with the Green Jerkin Rangers, an aloof band of guardians who pointed you towards a fog-shrouded landmass at the center of Shimmer Lake. There, you infiltrated the Elven ruins, communed with ancient spirits, and fought a massive fungal reaper that had been poisoning the surrounding landscape with a fungal infection that threatened to overtake the forest while corrupting its inhabitants. Though harrowing, you defeated the fungal reaper and returned to deal with Gromlin, who ultimately betrayed you in an attempt at your lives. You paid him back tenfold. I'm looking at you, Desmond, and infiltrated his warehouse, finding Chiral, who had been held for some time against her will and questioned emphatically by Gromlin and his thuggish Black Hand minions. A massive battle ensued and lives were lost. Gromlin's men were quickly defeated, but a fiery elemental apparated and nearly killed the lot of you. Spugnor, your companion, was slain. And as the warehouse was engulfed in flames, you fled to the forest, seeking refuge, with the Jerkins who provided medical attention to Chiral in the form of a powerful woodland cleric named Willow Whisperwind. Chiral, herself mortally wounded in a fashion similar to her mentor Jeru, bid you seek out the standing stones of Ignis and thwart the plans of the dark druids who were hell-bent on a destructive rebalancing in a dark ritual to awaken something evil from the forest. You traveled to this place and confronted Ignis, who escaped through a mysterious portal. You gave chase and found yourselves transported to a demi-plane of chaos where you interrupted a ritual enacted by madmen, a ritual designed to call forth a creature named Anthraxis. With heroic courage, you disrupted the ritual and defeated the Dark Druids, stopping them from releasing Anthraxis upon the world for some unknown reason. With the demiplane collapsing upon itself, you leapt through the gateway and escaped as it imploded, the shard of Sulphides glowing bright for one moment and then disappearing. My friends, here you lay, each of you wounded and weary to varying degrees, shaken, perhaps taking a moment to catch your breath. And this is where we'll return to the story. You look about and you can see around you, it appears as though there was some sort of a battle here. There was certainly the signs of an explosion taking place here. There lay bodies strewn about. And as you pull yourself to your feet, you can see that some of the bodies perhaps are not quite dead. You can see some movement. You can hear groaning and shouting. Fog and smoke billowing from fires set about the campsite. What would you like to do?
Wait, was this us? This wasn't us, right?
We don't usually leave them dying. We did do some stuff,
Fair.
though. We did some stuff here. I feel like crap, though. I'm just gonna sit down for a minute.
Wait, don't sit down because, stuff is probably going to collapse. And Xanthi will take your little gnome arm and wrap it around her, I guess, waist because you're so short, and try to hobble you over to safety, maybe under a tree or something, away from the opening of that cave.
And all the blood.
And the people semi-dying around.
Did you see that thing coming out of the tree?
Yeah,
That was crazy.
it pulled Ignis in with it.
That was nice.
That was
Very
really
thoughtful.
helpful. Did we
Yeah.
win? I mean, did you
Well,
guys see stuff?
I mean,
don't-
I think not summoning the giant creature was a win.
That was a win, but
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
that big stone is gone now too.
Oh, right, the glowy shard thing. Was that the Sulphides?
Mm-hmm. Dave, Des is gonna look around. Do these guys on the ground look like the same dudes we fought on the way in?
Yeah, yep, they look like the berserkers that
them.
were backing up Ignis when you first confronted him before going through the portal. And it looks like there were probably more than what you saw, or perhaps there's more of them now. You see maybe nearly a dozen bodies, most of them not moving, but a couple of them sort of pulling themselves up, looking badly wounded.
What happened out here? We
Did
didn't
we-
do all this.
Someone help us?
Can
And
we see?
Xanthi will try to look around to see if there's I don't know, a third party that maybe jumped in.
And can we see what kind of wounds they've got?
Yeah, you could go up and take a look at some of them if you'd like. Lachlan, give me a medicine check, and then Xanthi, go ahead and give me a perception check.
could I check footprints too, see if there are anything that is nothing we've seen yet? Did that make sense?
Yeah, you want to look around for sign of somebody else
yeah.
there or something. Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah,
give me a perception check.
Perception.
I have 17 on the medicine.
Okay. And then Xanthi, what'd you get on your perception?
I got a 10.
All right, nice. How about you, Nori?
Natural 20. It's a
Oh
22.
man, here we go.
It's a
Here
dirty
we
Nicely done.
go.
Here we go.
It's a
You can
whistle
say nearly without question, Nori, that there doesn't appear to be anyone else lurking about. The four of you are sort of laying near where the portal closed. And then around this crater, if you recall, this appeared to be some sort of a crash site of some sort of debris from the sky. And it had cut this long trough in the ground. And this area where this portal was like sort of the crater, right? And basically, as you look around, you look over the edges of the crater, you don't see any other third parties, but you do see these injured individuals. Lachlan, as you attend to some of them, you can see that they have severe burns. It looks as though there are some weapon wounds that may or may not have been from when you confronted them. It kind of makes you think that perhaps there was some sort of I wouldn't say unrelated, but a different battle happening perhaps here than what you would recall from before you guys leapt so heroically into the demiplane.
Are there any bodies that are obviously not the berserkers?
There are not.
How long were we in there, do we think? Was it, I mean, it felt
Andy G3D, you son of a gun. All right, thank you so much, Andy, for your donation. You've already done so much to help make these games possible. Thank you for that. We're up to 200, guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
That wasn't
Wow.
it wasn't from me personally, but
From your peeps.
and he's like, "Damn it! I meant to give $2."
What do you want it to serve as? You know what I'm saying? Do you want it to be like 2 auto crits? Do you want it to be some healing potions? What do you want?
How about healing potions? I feel like we need those.
Yeah, you probably will. So you want 10 healing potions? Let's do
Just
this.
loot
Let's
some
say
bodies.
let's say this. Let's do. How do you feel about doing
That's
an
a lot.
auto crit and 5 healing potions?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. So just keep that in mind, Desmond. As you kind of search about, you find 5 healing potions just laying there in the grass.
And an auto crit
You find an auto crit just gleaming.
just laying there.
Bing, bing.
Motivation to like
Yeah.
give it your all.
There we go.
One time.
Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate this.
Nice.
So while we went down there, somebody else came up behind us and roasted these guys.
It's possible. You could potentially come to that conclusion.
I'm sorry, Dave. That was Lachlan addressing.
Yeah, and I'm just following up. You could potentially come to that conclusion. But I was just going to clarify that you don't see any sign, like other than the bodies and the there was a battle kind of thing. You don't see other sign of people around.
But if they were attacked by one of those flame elementals that we fought before, those things just appear out of nowhere, right?
They are burned.
So something is pissed off at them because they failed to defend the tree, maybe? Because I was kind of under the impression that this fucking guy whose ass we just kicked was the guy that was doing all this.
Yeah, aren't they on the
You
same
think-
side?
Yeah, did he attack his own men? Doubt that.
Well, I think he had his hands full with us. I'm thinking there's something else, maybe.
Nori, with the natural 20, you also, as you pull yourself up kind of on the edge of the crater and look about to scan the surroundings, you also see that there is a fire burning over towards where those 4 standing stones are, like in the center of the stones themselves.
Those were a pile of goo was before, right?
it was
Nori
like
will go over there.
It was like a bowl of putrid water. Okay.
Did we ever sort out what those stones were about?
Just the one.
Looked like bad news. Like some
We got
kind of
interrupted.
deities on all the pillars.
Oh,
You guys were
that's so
kind of
fun.
rushed. Yeah, you guys were kind of rushed during that phase. But you watch as Nori kind of pulls herself out of the crater and starts walking out towards the stones past bodies, smoldering bodies of the berserkers. Some of them sort of like coming to their senses, but none of them threatening you at all. Like they're so out of sorts that they don't even really notice that you're there.
Yeah, I'll just weave my way around and go over to where those 4 stones are.
Okay. All right. We'll come back to you in a second. Nori, how about the rest of you? Xanthi, what are you doing?
I guess we're going over to the stones now. Just hobble her way over there. She's messed up a bit. I think most of us are.
Yeah. I'm going to keep an eye on mostly to make sure we don't get surprised by something else popping up behind us and not. So I'm going to, keep my back to these guys and keep a watch out. And I will say, give it a look, but let's not tarry here because we don't know whatever came here to smoke them could be on its way back.
How about Desmond? Desmond, are you going to join your companions, or is there something else you want to investigate?
Des will tag along to go check out the fire.
Okay. You make your way over to the standing stones, and you can see that where there was indeed a bowl of putrid water before, Nori, there is now a bowl of what appears to be oil, and it is burning. Kind of this blue flame. It doesn't look like a natural fire at all.
Do any of those 3 statues look different at all?
Great question. Give me an investigation check, please.
I would like to assist her.
Okay, make it with advantage.
Okay. Cool. Okay, that was bad. I don't know why I'm rolling with that.
No,
a
look
7
at this
and
one.
a 6.
Oh. You don't
Okay.
remember what they looked like before, do you? So it's
I
like
didn't
all
take
new.
very good notes, no.
So there are 4 monoliths, and this is largely the same information that you had before, but there are 4 monoliths, okay, and 3 of them have depictions of these kind of scary-looking, godlike creatures. And they're all kind of like looming over these supplicants who are in various states of rapture, reaching up and worshiping, some of them naked, some of them not, some of them, as you look closer there, some of them are like maybe doing some sort of ceremonies. It's very detailed and very old. It looks as though some of the rock that it's been carved into has started to fall apart and wear, with the elements and things. But one of them, you can see there's this figure that's got this black robe and like this sickly, almost blue, pale hair, humanoid body, but deformed and with skeletal hands, and it's quite off-putting. Well, all of them really are. The second one, you look at it a little bit closer, and you can see that it's a skeletal individual that has a robe on it, and it has this green ropey hair, and it's holding a scythe that seems to burn. There's flames coming off the scythe. And then there's a third, and it's kind of the weirdest one of them. It has this head of a goat, ram's like ram's horns, and a bloated body, bat-like wings, and a spiked tail. The fourth, the reason this one stands out is because there isn't some sort of deity-like carving on it. The supplicants are there, the worshipers, but something that hasn't quite been materialized, or perhaps it was unfinished. And there is, as you remember,
it's not invisible.
That's a really good point. And you also would recall, and as you look again, Nori, that there is some Sylvan, and you kind of get the gist of it because you speak Elvish, but you don't speak Sylvan, which we established that fact last time we played.
Sure did.
That's a really important plot point. I'm just kidding. But you do recall that it says something about a balancing or a cleansing. Mm-hmm. But it's old. It's an old script. Meanwhile, these flames just kind of flicker.
Look like the creature that we had, like, the mass hallucination of at the very end. So, like, after the battle, we had a mass hallucination of a foul creature on a silver throne with a body of fungus and slime, with antler growths, talons, tentacles, and a tail with a scythe blade.
Was that Anthraxis, though? Was that the guy that was coming out of the tree?
Well, but do any of those drawings look like or resemble that creature we saw?
I would say you had a vivid enough vision of that creature that you know for sure that none of these 3 individuals are that creature.
Okay.
Yep.
You said on the statue that had the green ropey hair
Mhm.
that their scythe was on fire.
Yeah, it's like burning with a scarlet energy.
Oh, okay. It's not like fire right there.
It's kind of depicted almost as fire, but it's not like there's no flame, like actual
Okay.
flame. It's just part of the artist rendition, if you will.
I know I rolled crap for my investigation, but is there any writing on the other 3?
There indeed is writing on some of them, but it is nothing that any of you would know what the script is. You could look at it and almost not even notice that it's some sort of a script.
Is it carved?
Some of it is carved, and some of it looks as though it was like painted on, maybe with some sort of a magical sort of paint or something to last
Can I
that
do a
long.
rubbing?
Yeah, you could do a rubbing.
Okay.
It'll take some time, but you can do a rubbing.
I want to do like a kind of a fast and dirty one because like
Okay.
I don't want to stay here too long.
Yeah.
But I've got some paper and some drawing stuff, so maybe I can do some chalk rubbing.
Could I come by and check it out, but from the point of view of religion, to see if any of these creatures or whatever would sort of, spark some sort of connection to existing deities or anything I would have heard about?
Absolutely, you can. Give me a religion check, please.
What if I'm losing it, my religion?
You're gonna have to go on a vision quest to regain it. I don't know.
A vision quest.
You gotta get right with God, bro.
Gotta get right with God. Well, I'm not gonna get super right with God. I got 16.
Okay, that's pretty good. You think back to some of the studies. I mean, you're not like a holy man. You're not a priest per se. You didn't really spend time in a temple, right? Studying religion, but you do know enough about sort of the pantheons that are worshipped in this world, and so you get a sense that these are old gods. They're gods, and in the reference back to the cleansing and rebalancing makes you believe, when specifically when you look at the skeletal creature with the green ropey hair and the scythe, that gives you really hardcore vibes of Nerul, the god of death, darkness, murder, and the underworld. The foe of all good, the hater of life. You can also remember from some of your readings and studies that the creature with the ram-like horns, the bat wings, it's most certainly Orcus, the demon prince of the undead.
So Lachlan will come over, take a look at some of these things. He'll be like, let's get the fuck out of here.
What up, Mike?
Yeah, this place sucks.
Yeah. No good.
Lachlan, you didn't figure out what that first one is with the gross blue skin? Any vibes from that one?
It's giving me get the hell out of here vibes.
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't
that's
think we
valid.
should stay. And I'm all fucked up.
Yeah, I need to rest, I think.
Look, whatever
Just
was
not
here,
here.
we at least, I don't know, we probably didn't stop it, but we at least, put something in its path, slowed it down, whatever. That's awesome. Like, we did our bit. I say we skedaddle before more of these flame thingies come out. And,
Yeah, or the ground opens up and tries to swallow us, like normal things that happen on a day-to-day basis.
Nori's gonna put out that flame that's right in between all the stones before we go.
How are you going to put it out?
I'm gonna grab some earth and just throw it on top.
Okay. You take some dirt and you throw it on the flames, and the flames flicker high and then dissipate. And you
All right.
look, you look down at where the flames were, and you can see there's something in this bowl. It's kind of partially covered by the dirt that you just threw in there.
Are there any sticks around? I'm not gonna reach in, but I'm gonna try to get it out.
Yeah, you can find something to poke it with.
Okay. See if I can like flick it out of the bowl.
Yeah, you flick it out of the bowl, and it just kind of rolls, and you look down at it.
What is that?
It's about the size of a peach pit, and it looks like a seed of some kind.
Can seeds be evil?
Yeah, let's just bury it somewhere and forget about it.
But it's
What
a
if it's to
seed.
grow a new tree, like the one that's probably
Yeah, Nori, I was making a joke. Let's not bury the seed of evil anywhere.
Let's put it in the bag.
With the evil doll?
put it in the
Yeah.
bag with the doll and
Alright, mage hand it into the bag.
All right, Des will mage hand it into a pocket of the bag.
God, we gotta stop picking up the weird shit, guys.
You guys
let's get
have
that dagger on our
a
way back
bag of
too by the
holding that's
tree.
absolutely
Well,
filled with
buried
cursed
it.
items.
Filled with cursed.
It's just all
Like-
cursed. Oops, all
It's like
curses.
a bag of holding designed by Guillermo del Toro. Fuck. Guillermo del Toro's bag of holding. Jeez.
You never investigated what the material was that it's made out of. That was
Flesh.
yeah.
Human skin. Wait. The
It's
bag?
just lined.
Oh.
It's lined.
So
with
you
skin on the
throw
inside.
you mage hand the seed into the bag with all the rest of your cursed items. Got it.
As as I do that, can I tell what it is that I'm moving?
I mean, it looks like a seed.
Maybe we bring it back to
Yeah.
to Willow.
Yeah, let's bring it back to Willow or the druids and they'll know, like, if we, how to dispose of it or what to do with it.
If we leave it here, I mean, that's terrible. Yeah.
Let's not have them grow another evil tree or something.
Smart. Let's go, right?
Okay.
Yeah, let's move.
How do we all look? I mean, are we all like real bloody still? I'm pretty bloody.
Yeah.
Me
How
too.
far are we going like this?
Not far.
As far
hopefully.
away as we can.
I'm not
Holy
too
crap.
bad actually, because barbarian.
We take an hour break, maybe somewhere.
But before we leave, Dave, I kind of want to look around. Is there like a shirt or something nearby that I could scavenge? Something that's not too bloodied or tattered.
No shirts.
Give me a D100 roll.
Disadvantage
say-
because Nori's trying to.
Hold on.
Trying
hold-
to stand
yeah,
in front of
hold on.
any shirts.
Before you roll that,
Disadvantage because the guy's still alive.
before you roll that, let me roll on my end. Okay. All right. High you fly, low you cry.
All right, let me take 2 dice that are not the same color, actually. Which should help me.
You want to beat a 77.
Well, what are the chances of that happening?
I'm sure we could
About
calculate that if we were mathematicians.
23%?
Nerds.
About 23%?
Armin.
No, but I got almost 23%. I got a 28.
Okay, yeah, you don't find anything that's not torn to shreds, burned, or bloody.
Hmm.
Hey, thanks for the resub. Appreciate you, Armin. Great to see you.
Damn it, it's getting kind of chilly here.
You can look over at Lachlan. His nipples are hard as little diamonds.
It's when you notice for the first time they're pierced. No, I'm kidding.
You might call them diamonds in the rough.
You notice he shaves.
That's a lot of work.
Lachlan, why did you rip your shirt? Like, why didn't you just take it off?
Look, I don't even
That
know.
was a
Like, it
bit
just
short-sighted.
in the moment it just felt like the thing to do, and in retrospect, like, with a calm head, I'm looking back on it and I'm thinking it's pretty cringe. But in the moment, it felt like the thing. I'll
was
try to
kind
be
of
more
epic,
circumspect in
but-
the future.
You know,
It
like
was dramatic and wonderful, and it will be in my dreams tonight.
Well, on that bombshell, I kind
Don't
of
sell
tried
yourself
to.
short.
Is that a dwarf joke? You know, pull my cloak tighter. Let's go. Let's stop talking about my nakedness.
We can walk and talk. Okay, or we can just walk.
walk of shame.
We've all been there. All right, so you guys head north, and it
Flex a
takes you
bit.
a couple of days of travel. You have a couple of nights that you have to spend camping. It's cold. Some people have, hard nipples. You do have blankets though, so you can wrap yourself in a blanket, to cover yourself up. I know how modest Lachlan is. One of the things that you notice, especially you, Norby, as you are heading away from the crash site, is that it almost appears as though there's some new growth in this grassland area. So if you remember, you guys came out of the forest into this broad valley in the gnarly forest that is more of a grassland. You saw some strange creatures that didn't look healthy, and the land was desolate and blasted and dried and cracked. It looks like there's some new growth happening. It looks like maybe there was a rain. It looks like perhaps some of the plants are recovering from whatever I don't know, drought had been stricken upon this land. It's noticeable. It's not like a full reversal type of thing, but it's noticeable that there's some new growth, which is weird because it's late in the season.
It's not weird.
Not weird at
Do
all.
we see more animals like
Makes
we
sense.
saw? The sort of weird.
You don't see any of
Fungus creatures.
you don't see any of those fungal approximations that were like trying to be creatures, but you see some birds flying overhead. You might occasionally see some rodents running around at your feet, perhaps when you're camped, trying to pick off little nibbles of food from you.
Okay, but we got a long rest, right?
Not yet.
Oh man. All right.
Well, we can eat the
A
rest
short
of those
rest?
mushrooms once we feel better.
No, I'm kidding. You guys, it's a couple of days travel. You definitely get a long rest. Okay.
Okay.
Except for Desmond.
Is
Desmond
this
has
some
not
new
been the
curse
same.
I don't know about?
Lots of
Yeah.
short
Because you
rests.
touched the seed.
Yep. No, you're fine. You guys all get a long rest. You see these signs of new growth. You don't see any of these rot beasts. You don't see any of these sturges. You end up passing by the grove or passing through the grove where you fought those kind of fungal zombie fanatics, if you remember that, where you had seen that hand that was crawling across the ground and grabbed that obsidian blade and tried to make off with it. You buried the blade near one of the trees so you could remember where it was. You passed through that grove. You had mentioned something, Nori, about possibly stopping to grab it. I don't know if that's really something that you would want to do, but it's certainly an option.
Well, we saw the other blades in with the tree get sucked back into the ground, right? Like they dissolved. Well, we can look, but do you think that's probably what happened to the other blade out here? Do you guys want to look? I kind of want to look.
I think we should just leave it there.
I don't know that we should take another cursed item with us. I mean, hopefully it just rusts in the ground.
What
Well,
if
it's made out of
it's
stone?
We gotta draw a line somewhere. Beyond this line, you do not pick up cursed items anymore.
could be a helpful piece of information for those trying to put this puzzle together?
They'll just have to learn to do without.
I think, didn't they all have them down there?
They did, but they all kind of, I think, dissolved into the ground, so this one's probably not even here anymore. But I kind of want to look.
No. Let's keep moving.
What if we just looked? I won't take it.
No, because let's just look, and then I'm gonna say, okay, fine, let's just look, and then we're gonna look, and then you're gonna be like, what if I just take it? I won't keep it, and then eventually, okay, fine.
Nori's
Next thing
gonna
I know,
start
you're
digging.
stabbing me in my sleep. But let's go.
Nori, it's not hard to find. You remember exactly where you buried this thing.
Nori,
And
if
as
you don't
you
stop
dig-
digging, I'm gonna put on a shirt.
Nori's hand stopped for just a second.
Ultimatum.
Don't dig with your hands. Remember, you don't want to touch it.
Well, I know how deep it is. I'm gonna keep digging till I get to it.
Yeah, you uncover the blade. It's laying there.
It's still here, you guys. Does it look the same as it did when we buried it?
Mm-hmm. It looks
That
like a
answers that.
sharp obsidian blade.
You can put it back there now.
If we just put it in a bag, take it back.
See, it's like I can see the future. It's like I have this power of seeing the future.
If
We don't
only we
need
had
it.
the volcano to dump the stuff into, like, some kind of mountain of doom,
Yeah, and then something to take us back to our safe place.
like eagles.
Could have taken us there in the first place. Okay, I'll leave it. It's painful, you guys.
Did you just do what I asked you to do?
Yes, I'm covering it back up. And I'm stepping on it.
It
Patting it
must
down.
be the charisma from the lack of shirt.
I lean over to
You did.
Xanthi. Are
You
we
did
sure?
threaten me.
Are we sure she's not also a doppelganger and she's somebody else who looks like Nori?
I don't know. We could cut some of her hair and see if it bleeds.
She has been shambling a little bit.
Is that
Shambling.
if I cut your hair, are you gonna bleed?
See, that's what we were debating before because, when I change, obviously this is not my hair when I'm normal. So, it has to go somewhere. So it's not hair, right? It's just more Xanthi.
God, this just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
I already
Armin.
regret leaving this.
Thank you for the donation, Armin. Appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you, Armin.
We're getting closer and closer.
All right, we're not cutting Xanthi's hair, and we're not digging, and we're not digging, so we're leaving. Let's go.
Okay, you're gonna keep your shirt off, right? This is why I'm leaving this here.
I'll keep my shirt off until an appropriate time to put on a shirt.
It's a loophole, but okay.
It's an important loophole.
I mean, what if Dez took off his shirt? Anyways, let's just go.
All right, so you guys
This is like
continue on.
40.
You guys make your way back to Namburil, which of course we remember is the little gnomish town that you passed through where you had stopped to speak with some of the locals. You got some goulash and some brandy and some pie. And as you make your way into town, you see that Namburil is Namburil. It's quaint, it's cozy. You can see that people are walking about. They seem friendly. You see some of the familiar places that you have that you visited before: the Glimmerstone General Store and the Hearthspire Haven. Excuse me. It is definitely in the evening as you start to arrive in Namburil, so this is a place where you'd probably want to spend the night and take some rest before going wherever you decide you want to go next.
We really need to finish my learning to write studies, Xanthi, because I need to start keeping notes on the places we visit and what kind of weird shit happens there, because I don't remember what kind of weird shit happened to us here, and it's kind of freaking me out a little bit. Because I'm sure something did, I just don't remember what it was.
Oh, I mean, I'm keeping notes. Do you want to look through mine?
I can't read.
Well, there's a lot of pictures too.
Ooh, sure, can I see?
Yeah, you open it up and you see you being mauled by a bear on page 2.
We'll revisit this later, but you're very talented. I've pushed the book back. And I wonder how many portraits of me dying are in this thing, and realize I probably don't want to know.
It's not just you.
No, it's all of us. So this is like a book of death. Nice, all right.
Well, it's a book of our adventures.
Which seem to include a lot of death. Fantastic artist. Like I love the it's beautiful.
Well, some are better than others. And she points to the picture of a stick figure that looks like fire. Yeah, that's one. I'm not good at drawing that.
That Des?
No, I think that was the elemental assassin.
Oh, well, now that you mention it, I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the little flames there and the dark evil look in the eyes and the that's probably my body there burned to cinders. Yeah. Very good.
Thank you.
Why is Nori always alive in all these pictures? Anyways, let's we need to find a place to stay, and we need to find a place that has, sartorial vestments.
Well, there's the shop across the way, but like finding somewhere to stay tonight would be good.
So about y'all go sort that out and I'll go buy a shirt.
All right.
Okay, I'll distract Nori.
Thanks.
Hey, Nori, we have to find a place to stay.
We
Where's
stayed
Lachlan going?
at the inn here on the
Oh.
way through, right?
You did.
Yeah, didn't they have like some pie or something that was really good?
Yes.
They had brambleberry pie at the time.
Damn it.
It's not hard for Lachlan to track down a shirt at the Glimmerstone. It would cost you 5 silver for a decent shirt.
I'm gonna buy 3
Okay,
in case I rip another one.
it's likely.
Mhm.
Three shirt rips per long rest, I think, isn't
It's
it?
Lockley. Well, I'll pick up 3 shirts just in case, and then I'll probably change my mind and pick up a 4th. So I'll pick up 4
The
shirts.
proprietor, Malia Glimmerstone, is taken aback when you walk in. Oh my! She kind of waves some fresh air towards her face as you enter the establishment with your shirt off. She helps you out, and I don't think she met you before. You were not. I don't think you went into the store. So, but you look around and you can see that there's all kinds of stuff in here. It's busy, but it's well organized, and there are all kinds of things: adventuring supplies and provisions of all sorts, tools of all kind, smithing tools, jewelers' kits, carving and woodworking materials. There's a few weird gadgets of gnomish design, etc. So there's all kinds of stuff. Should you be interested? If there's anything that you are interested in besides shirts, let me know, and we can figure that out. Are you looking for anything else in this place? We don't have to go into a whole
buying thing. No,
shopping episode.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything that I might buy, like, whatever, some road supplies, like some rations and things like that, since I know we're about to
Sure.
get on the road again. I buy a tent. Do they have a tent? I'm gonna give it a shot.
Oh yeah, they have a tent.
I'll
Yeah.
buy a tent.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say anything about it to the other guys. I'm just gonna buy a tent
Why would you do this to us?
because there's a
How dare you.
CR7 monster coming at some point.
That's why.
One
Oh my
good night in
God.
a tent before.
I'm
we
just
go.
giving Dave a hook to bring the monster,
Yeah.
and then I'll go and rejoin them at the.
In
Staying
across
place.
the way,
The
maybe?
staying
Okay.
place.
Yep. The Hearthspire.
The
Absolutely.
staying place.
House.
The sleep palace.
Easy now. Okay, so you go to the Hearthspire Haven, and you find yourself walking in the evening. There are people milling about. It's not a raucous crowd, but it is definitely lively. There are people drinking and laughing and telling stories. And as you enter, Nori, you clock out of the corner of your eye and you turn your to face and you can see Bixwick McCready like looking over as he's drinking a mug of ale, and he's like, he sets it down and he kind of waves over at you, and you can see he turns back to the people that he's speaking with, and he takes his leave of that table and walks over to where you're at. Oh, well, you came back to town, I see. I don't know if you remember me, Bixwick McCready. We spoke last time. You played the bird pipes. It was fantastic. Are you looking for, some gigs, or, and I told you that maybe I could get you some jobs if you're interested.
Well, I do know we're staying here tonight. I'd be happy to do some playing tonight. We'll see how it goes.
That's great. I'll talk to the proprietor, and we'll see if they can give you, like, I don't know, maybe let you make some tips or something like you did last time. We went over very
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. I would appreciate the opportunity to share my gift with everyone here.
I'll talk to Thistle right away. So good to see you. Great to see all of you as well. This is great. Okay, I'll be right back. And he takes off. You find a table that is just being vacated by some other patrons as they get up to leave, and you slide in.
It's
easy
more
enough.
Of that goulash.
I was going to say it's easy enough to get, to wave down one of the server staff and get some drinks and some food ordered. Not a problem. You'll have to wait a little bit to get the hot food, but they bring out some ales or brandies or whatever it is that you're interested in having. And Bixwick comes back. Oh, go ahead.
I feel like, so we just, stopped an apocalyptic thing happening and like no one knows. Like,
Yeah.
do we brag? Do we say we stopped? I mean, would anybody believe us?
I don't think they even knew that
I don't think
that
they
thing
know.
was over there. Like, that was just a day away, down the road. 2 days.
We
Have any proof?
should check if more time has passed.
Like that other time in the cemetery.
Look, we
The
should ask this
swamp.
guy how long since he's seen us.
We should ask what year it is.
Well, I think that the swamp has like this magic kind of thing. Like, I've heard of like, places in the Fey realm where time is weird. And so I think it's more like that. Like, so the swamp was like a weird place. Then
Maybe. But have you heard of weird horned goat demon creatures coming out of trees and then getting pulled back in? We saw some stuff I don't think is in all the books.
we've seen some shit.
We have seen some shit. It's not wrong.
Or like, there's a pause for like 30 seconds as we all kind of just stare off into nothing.
Disassociate.
That moment, Bixwick comes back. He's got another round of drinks. All right,
Great.
so Thistle said it's totally fine if you play for tips. I think you'll do well tonight. People are celebrating. They're celebrating the harvest. Great year this year. Apparently, I'm not much of a farmer myself, but people are happy, and I think they're ready to spend some coin.
Okay, good.
How long has it been since we were back in here?
I mean, it's been maybe like 4 or 5 days, I think.
Okay, I mean that's probably right. We're just we had a bet that it was longer than that, but
Well, you must have had a good trip if you forgot how long you've been gone. That's pretty good.
Where were you? Like a little
Where'd you go?
extra.
Oh, there was mushrooms,
Oh, now I know what you're talking about. You went on one of those kind of trips.
Yeah, so we're not really sure. We just, want to check in with the passage of time.
Yeah, 5 days. You guys okay? You look a little. Beg my pardon, but you look a little weary, worn, tired, banged up. All the above.
It's hard to get a good night's sleep on the road,
Yeah, I do know. Yeah, I've been on the road myself quite a bit, and I get it. Well, you'll get a good night's sleep here if you're staying at the Hearthspire. You guys, how long are you sticking around for?
I don't think we know yet.
A day or two? I don't know. We haven't really talked about it.
Not a long time.
You guys interested in
what we're gonna do next?
You guys interested in a job, perhaps?
What kind of job?
Like a legit job or like a shady job?
No, legit. I'm just, I've got a total legit job. I don't know how long you're going to be around, but
How long would this job take?
I mean, you seem like you are successful adventurers. People like you don't really spend a whole lot of time in Namburil. Usually people just pass by. But there has been, he gets kind of low and looks around. He waves over at someone. There's been a robbery at one of the local businesses, and there's some concern about that information getting out. And my employer, you see, not really my employer, but I'm sort of, I don't know, I like to help. I'm a helper. I like to help people, and yeah, I mean, yeah, I get paid, for my help, but with me maybe representing you, and maybe I could get you this job. You could help somebody out and make some coin along the way.
So we would be tracking down the thieves, and then
Exactly.
we would get paid for it.
Yes, yeah. I'm thinking if you can track the thieves down, recover the stolen property, we negotiate a nice little reward. I take my 10%. That's all I want is 10%, and that's it. The rest is yours.
Can-
What exactly do you do for that 10%?
I connect people.
He's a broker.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm a broker. I'm a fixer. I
But now that
fix
we know about the
problems.
job, what if we just go and get the job ourselves?
He's just being difficult. Of course we'll take the job from you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I think we should do it.
Lachlan, stop.
We need money.
You know what? I reach
Gotta
into my
get
bag and I
broke.
pull out a shirt and I start putting it up.
It was bound to happen. Now let's be nice to Bisquick. Bixwick.
Bixwick. And
Man, they want some pancakes.
That'd be so good right now.
they breakfast tomorrow. They're having pancakes and these round ham things that they grill.
When
Pretty good.
when would you like
Northern
us
bacon?
to start this job?
Northern bacon. I mean, tomorrow would be great. I think the sooner we get you working on this job, the quicker things get resolved. You get paid, I get paid, we're all happy. Maybe we do more business together. If things go well, I'll leave that up to you to decide. I like to help people. What can I say?
Did you say what it was that got stolen yet?
I didn't, and that was what I was going to say to your friend over here. That's a nice shirt. Is that new? Look, I'm happy to make the connection. I think that you will find it lucrative, and I think that you would want to, share the wealth, 10% of it. I think it's worth your while. And he kind of straightens his little purple vest. You can see a picture of him on the stream right now. Good old Bixwick McCready.
Well, we could also use friends.
Haha. I mean, here we go.
Xanthi just
Business
looks over
partners.
at Lachlan, waiting for him to say no.
I mean, the
I
guy
see what
likes
you
my
do.
shirt. He's obviously a gnome of good taste and refined qualities. I don't see why we should, say no.
All right, we're in.
Fantastic. I will be here tomorrow, right around the time the pancakes are being served, and then we'll go meet the job giver.
At
That
the
sounded
job meeting
weird.
place.
That sounded real weird.
Employer? I think
Your new employer. There we go.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
And we're temps.
We're going to regret this.
remind me your names, because that was kind of a quick meeting last time. I remember Nori. Of
I'll pull out my
course.
bird pipe.
There they are.
my name's Des.
Nice to meet you.
Xanthi.
Nice to meet you.
Lachlan.
Really nice to meet you. Okay. I'll see you in the morning. This is great. I'm very, very excited. Have a good night. The next round's on me. Have fun. Play your pipes. I got things to take care of, but I'll be back in the morning.
All right.
You're not gonna stay and listen?
I'm gonna go get things set up for tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah, earn your 10%.
That's right. I'm a hard worker. You'll see. All right. See ya.
Oh, I'm gonna devour another one of these pies.
That guy was shady, right? It wasn't just me.
Well,
Not
he
sure.
looked like he wanted to make some money. I don't know if he was nefarious or anything. He just seemed like a local towny guy.
We said we would do this job without a whole lot of details, but
What? How bad can it be?
I know, right? I mean,
Look at this place.
It's not
I mean,
like
look-
there's going to be a level 7 monster there or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
There's
And,
a bunch of friendly gnomes. And
I mean, we have an advantage.
yeah.
We have a total advantage on this kind of job that we don't normally have. We have a professional criminal. You know?
Xanthi.
Not that bad, really.
Mhm.
We'll have this all sewn up by lunchtime. Pack our stuff. Get out of here. Right?
All right.
Sounds good.
I bought a tent, guys.
Oh,
Why would you?
we need a tent.
But
I
I
think that
thought
sounds
maybe like our
wonderful.
luck
We
would
need
have
we need
turned,
a
you
couple
know, like
tents,
we
actually.
Every time we set the tent up, gnolls just come out of the woods.
I only bought one, so it's not like we're gonna actually use it. It's just gonna like, you know, a trial balloon. We're gonna set it up and then we'll move far away from it and then we'll see what happens to it in the night.
Yeah, we shouldn't
Just
sleep in it.
observe.
It should
No,
be
no,
a
no.
decoy.
We're not even gonna sleep near it. We're gonna sleep far away from it.
Just
I
keep
don't
an
know what
eye
you
on
guys
it.
have against tents.
Test the theory.
We've
Oh,
been
there's
You guys are a
attacked
little
history.
so many times.
A little weird about tents. Can I just sleep in the tent? I think you guys are being
Yes.
really
yes,
weird
you
about
can.
this.
You totally
Okay.
can sleep in the tent.
Okay,
It'll be the last sleep you ever have.
that sounds like a threat, Sandy. Come on.
See, I told you.
All right, let me
Well-
ask you this. Let me ask you this, you guys. The rest of the night before we move into the next day, are there certain things that you would like to do? Let's go around the table so that we can move this along a little bit. Let's go first to Desmond.
Des is just gonna enjoy some hot food, some ales, not get totally drunk, but he's gonna kind of celebrate not dying
Okay.
and enjoy some nice bird flute.
All right. So are you guys gonna stay in the bunk rooms? Or you're gonna get private lodgings.
Private lodging.
All right. So
Even
it'd be
if-
a gold a piece for a private room.
Okay.
I will double up.
The beds are small, so for the humanoid folks, the larger folks, it's not the most comfortable bed per se, but it's a safe, secure space.
Okay. Well,
So does-
I'll happily sleep on the floor of someone else's room.
Well,
but
I'll pay 4 gold and we'll each get a room.
I mean,
We don't have.
you don't have to do that, but like we
You know
shouldn't
what?
just be throwing our money around.
We're gonna make a bunch of money tomorrow with this gig anyways, and we deserve it. You know, we've been through some shit. We've been sleeping rough. We killed a tree and some drummers. We fought some barbarians. I ripped a shirt. I mean, like, we've had an eventful few days. So, I'll even throw in an extra gold piece. Let's get a bath. Not all the same bath, but let's get bath.
I
Oh,
don't want to
big
sleep all
spender.
by myself. Can I sleep in somebody else's room?
I'll stay with you.
Okay. You can even have the bed. It's okay with me if it's comfortable for you.
Well, you're little. I can be little. I suppose what? I wonder if I could turn into like a smaller person and then sleep like that.
Let's
Why don't
try
you
it.
just-
Two
why don't you
gnomes
just get like a
in a
cot?
bed.
Why don't you just get like a cot for Nori?
Look,
Wow.
this CR7 monster is going to catch up with you at some point. I don't care how long you guys stall. It's happening.
Hey,
All
Phoenix.
right.
Thanks for dropping in, mate.
Phoenix. Big shout
right.
out to our co-conspirator with this fundraising effort, Phoenixy Wacky, who's been running a ton of games over on their channel as well in collaboration with us. And yep, we are nearing the halfway point, Phoenix. So great work all around every table. Okay, so Desmond's gonna get a little buzz on, have a nice evening, and then retire. Xanthi, are you gonna do some shape shifting calisthenics or?
Yeah, before going to bed, she's gonna turn into a replica of Nori if she can. Twinsies.
Oh, that gets weird.
Yep. Yeah, you would
so-
have no problem with that, Xanthi.
Okay.
At this point, you've spent so much time with Nori, and there's no like external stress right now to do it, right? Other than hoping you get a good night's sleep, which is not that big of a stressor. So I would say that you can easily do that.
And the other thing she would like to do is she would like to finish page 21 of her journal, which would be Anthraxis coming out of the tree.
Ooh.
And like little notes about like weird cultists and drums and things. And that would be a performance check, I believe.
Yes.
13.
Okay, that would be a success. Mark that down on the success column. You do a nice job. I mean, it is emblazoned in your mind. It was, it's not like you see that every day. That's something that's pretty substantial.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So you do some shape shifting and some artistry. Nori, how about yourself?
Bird pipes.
You rock on the bird pipes. If you would like to give me a performance check, you can to see how it goes. Would you like to?
I'm afraid if it
So
goes
look,
bad,
we'll go with it. It's a pretty nice performance, unless you want to
Okay.
roll for it. It could be a fantastic performance.
Okay, I like those.
Hey, raid by Blue Box. Thanks so
Oh.
much, gang.
Thank you, Blue Box. We appreciate you all for joining us. We are in the middle of a fundraising effort for Games for Love. I'll put some information in the chat if you're interested in helping us out with that. We are nearing the halfway point. We're so close. Thanks all for being here. We appreciate you guys. Give you guys a shout out. Please help join us in following Blue Box. Nori, what did you roll for your performance check?
We're gonna say I had a pretty good performance.
Okay, it's pretty good.
It was 3.
You get a few tips. You get about 13 gold pieces worth of assorted coin from your performance as people are throwing some extra coin into your hat, let's say. Okay. Anything else besides the performance that you'd want to do before resting?
No, I'm just gonna go up and watch Xanthi, and then watch her go to sleep and just make sure that she's fine. I just don't want to be by myself.
And when you go up there, you walk into the room and I am you.
Whoa. Wow, Xanthi, that's really good. And I'll walk
Oh,
around
you're
and
welcome.
do a full 360. You even got my weird little scar back behind my head. How did
Yeah,
you
I
know that
can
was
see it.
there?
Well, when I'm following you, like when we're walking around in the forest and stuff, like I could see it.
Got my voice too. That's pretty good.
Yeah, when I change, it's not just like externally, like I feel like the vocal cords kind of change too.
Yeah. Well, the last gnome you were was Cromlin, so
Yeah, this
I can
know what?
see where
I
it's gotta be
feel
weird.
a lot more attractive right now. I gotta say.
thanks.
No love for
The-
Gromlin.
Nori's just gonna kind of dig up a little nest for herself in the corner. And
Oh,
sleep in there.
there's plenty of room. Like, we're little.
I don't want to
This is a
get in
big
the way of
person
your
bed.
your journaling and your drawing. Okay, all right, and then I dive in
So you guys cuddle
and I
up
jump on the
and-
bed a few times.
Eventually you
Yay, gnome
settle
party.
down and fall asleep. And what about Lachlan? Is there anything that Lachlan wants to accomplish before the night is out?
Oh yeah, he's definitely getting a bath. He's definitely
Okay.
getting a bath. He's probably gonna get like, some that smells nice and a little soap, hot water, and clean between his toes, make sure there are no leeches. And before Nori starts playing the bird pipes, he's gonna go to bed.
Okay.
Just because, it's bird pipes.
It
And,
costs
yeah.
it costs you a little extra because of the time for the bath and everything, and the fact that it's they're in a different mode here with the restaurant and everything. But you're able to do this. You feel refreshed and you sleep well. In fact, you all sleep very well. This is one of the. It's been a while. It's been about close to 5-6 days since you've had a good night's rest, and you get a long rest.
Even give him a tip.
Nice. Okay, so the next morning you wake up. And as you are enjoying your pancakes and your fresh fruit and your coffee and your juices and all of the delicious food that these gnomes keep bringing out, it's kind of like a what do they call that? Like a buffet style thing where there's people that come in and they're getting served along this big line of all this food. It's very unsanitary by today's standards, but it is a beautiful spread of cakes and biscuits and fruits and all kinds of really good food. You hear a couple of
it's a fantasy
sneezes.
when there's a buffet.
Yeah, there's a couple of sneezes from back behind you, but you don't even pay attention. It's not even a concern. Remember those days? Hey, thanks, Lord Gazimba. McCready comes in. Bixquick comes in, and he says, "All right, I've got a meeting set up with someone who is going to be very, very appreciative to see you. We're going to be heading over to the Flickerfern appraisals. You're going to be speaking with the proprietor, Isolus. Flickerfern, this business has been in their family for quite some time. She is currently the CEO and managing partner. She is very sweet, but she's also currently very stressed out about this whole thing. So if you can just sort of, follow the rule of, I don't know, making her feel like everything will be fine and you've got this under control, I think that's the best. So if you're ready, I can lead you right over there and we'll go have a chat with her.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
All right, so he leads you over to this stone building. You can see that it's a beautiful building. Its exterior has these intricate gnomish carvings on bronze wood. It's like this bronze wood facade. Beautiful gnomish carvings. Nor you probably would notice that these are tales of prosperity and craftsmanship. You might recognize some of the gnomish pantheon, like Garl Glitter Gold, of course. Garl, Bervin, Wild Wanderer, and Flandel Steelskin and the rest of them. It's a very gnomish a display of gods, and essentially you get the sense that this place is well maintained, well cared for. And Bixwick comes up to the door first and he says, "All right, Eastless Flickerfern, polite, nice, we get the job. Here we go." And he kind of wipes a little bit of sweat from his brow and he pushes open the heavy iron door and it swings open. You can see inside there's this enchanted space, an interior that's bathed in this soft light spilling from these crystal fixtures that possibly are being fueled by some arcane energy. There's this gentle glow over these rich wooden countertops, and you can see that there's some really nice plush velvet seating. This place is pretty posh for Namburil or for any of the areas you've seen really in this region. It kind of might even remind some of you who are in Hamlet of the Nevitz estate. Remember, Kenter Nevitz is the sort of the mayor of Hamlet. He had a very well-to-do compound that he lived in, but this place is very nice. It smells of hardwoods and fragrant polish. You get sort of this word that pops in your head, sophistication, and it definitely does feel sophisticated. And it seems as though you're in some sort of a waiting room. And Bixwick says, have a seat. Aesolus will be right with you in just a few minutes. He looks over at another one of the gnomes who's sitting in a desk nearby, and he says, Nesvin will take care of you if you need anything. And Nesvin, this gnomish fellow with dark hair and a sort of a bushy gnomish beard, looks up and just nods and says, that's right, Aesolus will be with you in just a minute. Have a seat, make yourself comfortable. There's some drinks over in the corner if you're thirsty. You look over and you can see some freshly squeezed juices on a little bar area in the corner.
Fancy.
Bixwick takes his leave.
Is there a dish of candy on the desk?
Mints.
Give me a perception check.
I wanted to roll some dice.
Yeah, look around.
15 plus 19.
Okay. Yeah, you see that there are some fruits, there are some muffins, and indeed there are some hard candies in a bowl next to a pitcher of crystal clear, water.
Do you like those hard pineapple candies?
Oh, this place is really
They kind of look like sugary renditions of bananas and apples.
Dez is gonna walk up to the candy.
What kind of runt eats candy like this?
Gnomes.
Gnomish runts.
And he'll take like a few too many for like one person.
You just hear, and you quickly look over and you see Nesvin is like, and then he just kind of winks at you and smiles and goes back to whatever he's doing. He seems to be writing a few things. A couple minutes pass. It's almost a little like you're being made to wait, or it gets to be a little bit too long, but then suddenly a door opens and you see this distinguished looking gnomish woman with silver hair, stylish sort of gown. She seems to carry herself with a sense of precision. She walks forward and she says, welcome to Flickerfern Appraisals. My name is Aesolus. It's a pleasure to meet you. Bixwick recommended you highly for your discretion and your capabilities. You are willing to help us out, it sounds like, for a small fee. I do require, if we're to do this deal, just the most, how shall I say, discretion. You can see she's kind of rubbing her hands together. We found ourselves into a little bit of a problem here at Flickerfern Appraisals, and well, if you can help us out, that would alleviate the stress that I'm dealing with right now. She's kind of rubbing her hands together. You can see that she's not really even trying to hide the fact that she's pretty stressed out. Her whole demeanor kind of shifted as she starts talking to you, but she kind of gathers herself and says, I'm willing to pay a hefty sum if you are willing to help me recover some stolen goods that were taken from the vault.
Now, like, how capable of thieves are we talking about? You know, like, and how many, do you know?
I don't know. There were 4 of our employees that have gone missing, coincidental with the theft of a very important item from our collection. It is possible, given the breach of what I thought to be quite strong arcane lock upon the vault, that there is a mage amongst them, but their capabilities beyond that I do not know. They were quick. They were successful. And I'm in a tight spot now.
Why wouldn't you, like, just tell people you got robbed? Like, why does it have to be a secret?
My dear,
Like, it's not your fault.
Flickerfern Appraisals has for generations been the epitome of discretion, safety, and holdings. We have been the repository of important items, shall we say, for specific people, some of them local, some of them not.
So you're holding stuff for other people. And now
Exactly.
their things have been stolen.
One thing in particular has been taken from the collection, which is quite strange to me because there were ample opportunity to abscond with some precious gems, some coin, other valuable items.
What was it? The wand of Orcus?
No.
What's the
God,
one
no.
of Orcus?
It's just a stab in the dark.
No,
Don't worry.
it is not something of that nature. It is something of great value to a patron of ours who, as you would understand, I am unable to tell you who that is, the owner of the item.
Well, can you tell us what the item is? Like, you're kind of beating around the bush there, but
Well, you're willing to take the job then. Is that correct?
well, we came here, so yes.
Okay,
we're
perfect.
gonna take
You're
it.
right. I am so sorry that I'm beating around the bush. Nesvin has some non-disclosure agreements that I will need you to sign. Remember, we are really trying to protect the reputation of Flicker Fern Appraisals here.
Mm-hmm.
I would request, and this document, of course, would be binding, that you would not discuss this job or the results of the effort to anyone outside of this room.
All
Give
right.
us the documents. Yeah, we'll do it.
I got no problem.
You
with
watch
that.
as Nesvin walks up, and he's got what appear to be sort of like clipboards. He's got 4 of them. He hands one to each of you, and it's got like a bunch of writing on it. It looks like legalese with the spots. He has like a little X with a circle, and just sign right there. There you go. And he hands one to you, Lachlan. He hands one to Xanthi. Yeah, right there on the dotted line. Just initial
of
here,
writing.
initial, and then on the second page, initial here, here, and here, and then go ahead and sign this last page.
Xanthi, as our specialist in legal matters, will you read this quickly and tell us what your professional appraisal of the terms are?
Xanthi will like speed read it out to the group.
Give me an intelligence check. Give me a
And Des assists
paralegal
with that.
check.
Well, Xanthi's not a paralegal. Okay. One second.
Desmond, you can take a look at yours as well if you want to roll.
Sure.
Yep, just straight intelligence.
Xanthi has never read so much in her life. 4.
Okay.
Des got 11.
Wow.
But she is reading it out loud.
It looks to be like none of you have ever. I don't even know if you've seen a contract before, any of you, to be honest with you. Probably not. But it's basically a contract, and it looks super official, super legit. It's got the letterhead on it. Lachlan, you don't know what it says because you can't read, but it looks to be, for all intents and purposes, a non-disclosure agreement.
I mean, I do read it out loud. So, because I know Lachlan can't read. That's part of it.
All right, sounds good. I think I've heard of these things before.
It's essentially, she says to you, essentially you're
sign
just
his
promising to
power
not
over it.
talk about this with anyone. It's pretty straightforward. We use these all the time.
Are there any penalties for, like, if we can't complete the job?
Well, Bixwick said that you were the best.
We are the best, but, like,
spoke
let's
very
say,
highly of you.
for example, like, they break the item.
Oh, no. I don't think they would be able to break it. But if they do bring the pieces back, and I'll put my restoration crew on it. We'll if we can just get the item back in one piece, preferably.
Hey, look, last time I signed a contract, there was some sweaty, ugly, stinky pirate in some seedy waterside tavern who just cut his palm open with a rusty, dirty blade, and then wanted me to do the same. And then we shook on it. And then I went off on a boat for like 17 months with a bunch of, similar pirates that I didn't know. And, it turned out okay. So how bad could this be?
So that's a
Okay.
yes. Great.
She
Go ahead
signs
and-
it.
Yep. My man Nesvin will take care of the rest. Best of luck. Discretion. Thank you so much. There's a lot riding on this, and Bixwick spoke very highly of you, so I really hope you can do this. Thank you so much. And she turns and she walks out of the room, closes the door behind her, and Nesvin looks at you, and he collects the contracts, the NDAs from each of you, looks at them, pages through. Yep, good. Oh, okay. Well, very good. Look, it's not that big of a deal. Hopefully you can find the item. I don't know if you have any questions, but
Yeah,
I
what
mean-
is it now that we've signed these?
How many times?
so yes, the item is an amulet of elven origins. It is, very, very valuable. Some believe it
does
to
it
be
look like?
magical. None of us have been allowed to even touch the damn thing. The amulet itself, well, it's quite beautiful. It's got some strange, I would say, kind of drow-like iconography on it. Some spidery, webby type things. I've never really spent a whole lot of time with it. It's kind of creepy, to be honest with you, but it's been in the possession of Flickerfern appraisals for quite some time, and every so often, its owner stops to spend time with it. I don't know much more than that. Yes, you over in the corner.
Did you say spiders?
Yeah, it's got like this pendant, like an obsidian pendant, and there are some intricate sort of a web and spider-like carvings into the platinum. It's quite beautiful. I wouldn't like wear it personally. It's not really my style.
Well, will there be like giant spiders involved in this thing?
I mean, highly unlikely.
Oh, okay, cool. I mean,
How long ago did this happen?
2 days ago, there were 4 workers here at Flickerfern who disappeared. I'm guessing they were probably the thieves. Here's what I think, though. And he leans in. He says, so much fuss for some little amulet. It could probably be replaced. Just like Miss Flickerfern said, it wasn't magical or... And plus, I can't even imagine that these thieves would be nearby. I mean, they're probably long gone. But going through the motions and doing our due diligence is really what this is about.
So, you think they just opened the vault and walked out? Or were there
They
any
must
signs
have...
of break-in or anything like that?
They must have somehow teleported themselves inside the vault. There's no way that they're getting in there. And not only that, but I mean, the damn thing is guarded. The whole vault is guarded.
Was there
So-
damage to the vault or to the
None.
anything around it? Any items get knocked over?
None. That's the
Inside
thing.
Job. I bet you it's magic. I bet it's really expensive. They found out it was really expensive, and then they're like, "Screw these people. Let's go sell this amulet."
Well, that's what
I mean-
Bartleby thinks too. Bartleby Stonebrow, well, he's a, how shall we say, hired security. He is beside himself. He's been trying to figure out what happened for 2 days. I think Eastlis is at her wit's end with him.
What
But he
about
might
the
be
owner?
one to one to talk to.
yeah, would you say that it's possible? Okay, we'll just talk to him. Where can we find him?
He's around here somewhere. Do you want me to find him for you?
Yeah, could you do that? That'd be fine.
Absolutely. He gets up. He puts the NDA documents in his desk, and he walks out of the room.
Look, those guys are probably long gone by now. I mean,
Yeah, how are
2
we going to
days.
find them? Like, we need to lead.
well, I think that if they had if it's an inside job, they probably had an in with the security guy. So we're gonna squeeze the security guy first. Then maybe we find out where these guys live, and then or where they meet, or something. But I think we squeeze this guy first, and take it from there.
As you say that, the door opens and you see this dwarven fellow walk in, pretty gruff. He's got this massive brow that juts out past his nose, his big round nose. How you doing? Name's Stonebrow. Head of security around here. Nesvin says you're here to help us out finding these bastards that stole that amulet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That'd be great. I
Can you
know
tell
Miss
us anything-
Flickerfern's under a great deal of stress about this. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, my boys and I we don't know what to make of it. Certainly an
Okay.
inside job is my guess.
What can you tell us about the people that disappeared?
Couple of no good gnomes. I think they're from Twilight Falls. Hard to say. Nothing good comes out of Twilight Falls as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
We did
what
find
was
some
their
tracks.
name?
Timmy, Johnny, Shannon, and Flo.
Wait a minute. Like, all right, so player to DM, did we meet either of those gnomes at Twilight Falls?
In the tavern there.
Like the two
Mm-mm.
gnomes? Not the same.
No.
Okay, just double check.
Timmy, Johnny, who? And Flo?
Tammy and
Fern.
Flo.
Tammy and Flo.
Better write that down.
Probably
Sound like a
fake
wild
name.
bunch.
Probably.
That's
fake.
my guess too. Yeah, probably fake names. There were
Who hired
some.
them?
Someone said they saw him running out east, out of town, but I don't know. We never found anything. And we're not the best trackers. We're more, like hired muscle types. Kind of pumps his chest out a little bit. There was nothing to fight, sadly.
Tell me something, Stonebrow.
Yeah.
You seem like a very competent man.
Thank you.
So how did these guys get by you?
Magic is my guess.
Mm-hmm.
In and out. They certainly didn't
What?
come through the front door.
Like what kind of magic? Like,
I don't know. Some people can step mistily across things, and others can teleportation into some places.
who hired these guys?
Hard to say.
Well, you're the head of security and you don't know who hired the guys.
Did you hire them to work here?
Oh, to work here. Well, that would have been Nesvin.
Do you know anything about them? Like where they hung out, people they knew?
At the Hearthspire Haven. I don't know. I don't know what people do around here.
What do you do for fun?
I don't really have fun. I'm here to work.
Did they have a house or a place that they lived?
Oh, there's a bunkhouse where all the gnome workers live.
Did they have anybody else they talked to that they were friends with around here?
Hard to say. I'm not much of an investigator type. More of a hired muscle kind of guy.
Yeah. You were saying that. Listen, Stonebrow, you didn't have anything to do with this, did you?
Me? Listen here, young fella. I take that as an offense. I am very serious about my security duties. I never drink on the job. I never sleep on the job. I only take bathroom breaks during my designated break periods.
And yet somehow these guys got past your rigorous discipline.
That's true. Thanks for pointing
So-
that out.
Where, what happened? Where was the chink in the armor?
The best I can guess is that they somehow breached the arcane lock. I don't know. Maybe they transformed themselves into a mouse and scurried right in. I have no idea.
What were you doing at that time?
Well, the night that the item was lifted from the vault, I was in my quarters, I had 2 of my men stationed, as we always do. We have a rotating duties. I'll tell you what, though, my men are loyal, and this is not something that they would do. My guess is it's those 4 gnomes that suddenly disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is suspicious timing.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we do an insight check to see, like, did he seem legit or does he seem shifty at all?
Yes, you can. Do you want to do any other insight checks? Or just to see if he's shifty?
Kind of to see if he's making stuff up and he's
Got it.
covering things up, like he
Hiding
was
something.
involved somehow, he's hiding something, or if he's like giving it to us straight.
Got it. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
and he might not be hiding something, but he might just kind of be nervous about,
19.
Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'll roll.
Sure. Yeah, if we can all do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
12.
19 as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got poop.
Okay. I would say that Xanthi and Desmond, you get the sense that he's very nervous. And Xanthi, it's suspicious to you. Desmond, you get the sense that this guy probably doesn't know what the hell happened. He's just pulling things like out of the air of like theories, you know. You've been around people who are thieves, and this guy does not really fit the bill. However, I will say this, Desmond, with your 19 and your background, you get the sense from the conversation earlier with Nesvin that he was sort of trying to make light kind of the theft, and that seemed highly suspicious to you.
All right.
And then you start thinking about the question that Lachlan had posed about who hired them.
Yeah, it was Nesvin.
And it was Nesvin, so you're starting to put a few things together.
Got it.
Look, my job is at stake here, says Stonebrow. If you can help us out, it'd be pretty helpful.
Well, we're going to start looking into it. Who did you say you said someone saw them outside of town or heading east or something like that?
Yeah, what was it, Nesvin? Yeah, some maybe east, I think they were headed, or someone said they saw him leaving town.
You said west earlier.
Did I?
Yeah, you said the 3 guys took the 3 gnomes took the thing and teleported out and went west.
Yeah, that's what I meant, west. I'm just, it's been a long day. It's confusing.
Mm-hmm. When you hired these 4 particular people, did you know them? Like,
Yeah, did they have any references or like, did you meet them before?
They had resumes that they submitted, and it seemed legit. It's hard to do reference checks on people these days.
you have references?
I mean, Miss Flickerfern would be my first reference. I've been working for her for quite some time.
How long?
A couple years now.
You said the owner comes to visit the item on occasion. When was the last time the owner was here?
I could look that up. Just one second. Nesvin walks over to like kind of a filing cabinet, and he pulls it open, and he pulls out some documents, and he's like, strange. There's no records of visits. We do purge the records every so often, so it's possible that they haven't been here for quite some time. It's also quite possible that the record would not be in there if it was requested to remain a bit of secrecy with their visits.
Do you know the owner?
I am not at liberty to say.
Is it your job? Is it a good job? Like you know, is it got good benefits? You get paid well?
Yeah. What? I mean, what does that have anything to do with anything?
Well, because I was thinking about what you said earlier, right? Remember you said that the amulet's not magical. It doesn't matter. We could just go and get, you know, a fake that looks like and bring it back, and everything would probably be all right, right?
Okay, where are you going with this?
Well, I'm thinking if your job is a pretty good job, it's a good position, you got some prestige, some power, some
Good
money.
benefits.
Yeah. My friend here, and I pointed at Xanthi, is a skilled mage in the art of illusion. She has perfected her abilities with illusion spells to the point where she can look and sound exactly like somebody else for extended periods of time. So I'm thinking maybe we could, you know, swap out the real Nesvin and put in a fake one, and then, you know, get those benefits for ourselves. What do you think?
Well, what do you mean? Wait a minute. Miss Flickerfern is hiring you to find the item.
No, she's hired us to look into you because she thinks that you're not doing your job well.
That's preposterous.
Is it?
Yes. This
But
is
you
ridiculous.
just hired 4 people who robbed this place. So I find that to be, you know, kind of a black mark, 4 black marks, in fact, against you. You know, a firm like this cannot afford those kinds of mistakes.
Stonebrow kind of looms in over your shoulder, Lachlan, like looking at Nesvin as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, the man has a point, Nesvin. Now, I'm not some smarty pants like these 4 are. More of a hired muscle type. Are you in on this, Nesvin? No. This is... Why would I ruin a perfectly good relationship with Miss Flickerfern? He's lying. This is ridiculous.
You lied? Sandy just spits that out.
Look, he pulls out a timepiece from his coins. It's time for me to take my break.
I'm sure he's just a little nervous.
He's going to tidy up his things. This is...
Nori, would you kill this gnome for me, please?
No problem.
What
And
the
I
hell?
summon the sword.
He's going to run.
Try to grab him before he goes.
Tackle him.
I'll try to.
Nori, give me an initiative real
That
quick.
escalated quickly.
No,
but you just follow.
18.
Yeah, you grab him
Just
easily.
20, I mean.
House.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, you easily grab him. You don't even have to
I
tap
got
him.
him.
You just
What are we
pull
gonna do
him.
with him now?
Tie him up.
I got my sword out too. I've got my sword up like to his neck.
Stonebrow's like, tell it to him straight, Nesvin.
Yeah, you better watch it. She's a killer.
Yeah. You give us some good to go on, you get us on our way to solving this, and maybe we'll forget to mention that you were part of it.
Don't
Okay,
provoke me.
look,
crazy.
I'm not involved in this. Please don't kill me. Look, did I hire him? Yes, I hired the 4. Were they sketchy? Yes. Look, Silverhold Mine. They went to Silverhold Mine. That's all I can tell you.
Was that so
Put
hard?
my sword
Why
down.
did
I
they go
mean-
to Silverhold Mines?
I maybe to meet someone.
Dave, could I check this guy out? Does he have any like tattoos or like kind of distinguishing markings, maybe like on his forearms that I may have
Black
seen
hands, thing of
before?
that nature.
Tattoos.
He doesn't. You can look at his hands. He doesn't have a black hand tattoo on his hand.
Okay.
He doesn't have any other really distinguishing markings other than like a crazy looking beard. I've got him up on the stream if you want to see what he looks like. He's got some
I was
serious
gonna ask
frickin'
him like
chops.
how he got his beard that way before, but
Yeah, I
hey,
don't know how
Stonebrow,
do
you
that.
got You got a place to keep him chill for us until we come back and can verify that he's telling us the truth?
Yeah, no problem. We'll lock him up.
I got a place to keep him chill, and Xanthe will take out the carafe of coffee and use her magic to make ice like manacles around him, and hold him in.
I'm gonna get frostbite. Damn it.
Yeah, you need to chill out.
Oh, that was a good one. Oh.
It'll
Stonebrow
melt
grabs him by the
eventually.
shirt collar and sort of wrestles him away from you, Nori, if you release him, and he takes him. He's like, we'll hold on to this one for you.
All right.
Silverhold Mine's not far. If they're holed up over there, it shouldn't be too hard to find them. And he gives you some directions to head west out of town.
Is there
I knew it
anything we
was
should
west.
know about Silverhold Mine going into this?
So Stonebrow will fill you in on a couple of things. It's an old abandoned mine that was once it's been closed for a couple of decades. It once was a good source of silver. That's why it's called Silverhold. And there is a network of old mine shafts all through this exposed bedrock that the gnomes had mined for decades. But it has since been abandoned for probably 30 years.
Well, it's not like that mine my uncle used to work in. I mean, they dug and they dug and they dug, and man, they awoke a Balrog down there. It's just a whole fucking mess. I mean, this is not going to be anywhere near that bad, right?
I thought that was just a story.
No, it happened to my uncle.
I think it happens in a lot of caves.
Yeah. Don't go digging. Don't go chasing waterfalls, and don't go digging.
Are
Stick
you
to the
saying that
rivers.
this abandoned mine is full of monsters?
I'm sure it's
Well,
very.
it probably
nice.
is. No.
It's full
It's
of
pretty-
4 gnomes who got the thing we need. So let's just go and get it.
Let's
and
just
get
go
this
pick
over
up
with.
these jokers and move on
Yeah.
with our lives.
Okay, sounds easy.
Yeah.
All right,
What's
so
the
the
worst that can
four of
happen?
the 4 of you set out from the appraisals
Levels.
with a location in mind. We have not taken a break, so we're going to take a quick 5-minute break, and then when we come back, we will jump over to the Silverhold Mine and see what happens if you can track down these terrible, terrible thieves.
Still waiting for the CR7 monster. It's going to be bad.
It's going to be real bad.
It's going to be lol.
We'll be back in just a couple of minutes, folks. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us and making some great donations to the cause. We are raising money for Games for Love. I'll put a link in the chat if you're interested in helping us out with that. The donations that you make can also help influence the game. And we're going to be having some giveaways. So every $5 that you donate gives you a chance to win some session giveaways today at the end of the session. And we're going to have a bunch of grand prize giveaways on the 12th that you will be entered for. So you get kind of double entries. We will be back in just a couple minutes. Thank you guys so much. See you shortly. everybody, we're back. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you for supporting our fundraising efforts. All of us together are able to make a difference for kids in need, and that is pretty empowering. I like to think that we can be heroic at the game table and in real life, and these fundraisers are one way that we can do it. So thank you to everybody who's been able to get involved and help make it a reality. If you are interested in getting involved tonight, in fact, there are some giveaways. Every $5 that you donate will provide you with an opportunity to win one of our giveaways at the end of the session, plus enter you to win one of the grand prize giveaways in the grand prize giveaway stream on the 12th. Phoenix and I will be announcing the winners. So you still have time to get in on that action. We really appreciate it. And we are, what do we have? Where are we at right now with the numbers? Can anybody see it? I can't see it that well. I think we're like $230 away from a leveling up.
1830.09.
Okay. So if we, let's say this, if we can break 2000, our Heroes of Greyhawk will level to level 5 for the next session. So there we go. There's the.
It'd be great if it happened just before we fight the CR7 monster.
That's right.
It's
So
not
like
gonna
right
let us.
Can it
No.
happen like
It takes time to level up.
Like halfway
Do
through
it
the
now.
fight.
Do it now.
Do it.
well, at
All
least
right,
I
my
got
friends.
all those health potions earlier.
Yes.
So we have done some quick analysis and some quick reading of individuals who have been closely involved with the business that was robbed. You have fingered Nesvin Tinkerpatch as one of the accomplices. Nesvin has been taken into custody by Bartleby Stonebrow, who is a dwarven security guard, and you have set off to the west to seek out the perhaps hiding spot or lair or I don't know, camp of his accomplices who have absconded with the stolen good, an amulet of drow elven design. So we find ourselves heading out into the mine complex. You are not surprised. There are boards that board up the entrance. You can see just at a quick glance that there is 100% space for gnomes to sneak through. There are footprints in the dust, fresh footprints, in fact, that lead you directly into the mine itself. It has the smell of damp earth, aged wood. There are old rusty pickaxes and mining equipment that's been long forgotten. Cobwebs and rust covers everything. You can kind of hear your footsteps as you enter. Do you guys have any illumination? It is dark. It is pitch black inside here.
I will cast light.
I have
Des
dark
has a
vision.
lantern.
Oh god.
I
Okay,
can
so
cast
you-
light.
Sounds good. You bust out your lantern and you cast light, so you have some level of visibility as you walk through this complex.
I look around at this abandoned mine and all these rusting tools, and I say, a mine is a terrible thing to waste.
You can see, Lachlan, that it was worked pretty well. Like there, as you're making your way down the main mine shaft, there are all kinds of exploratory shafts that lead off in different directions. Hey, thanks, Minnesota Muse. What's the $20 for? I forget. Is it for a healing potion?
I just said healing potion.
All right,
for
so
the group.
two more healing potions. Add that to your list. Nicely done. And thank you for the support. Appreciate that.
Might survive this.
I think you might. We'll see.
Will we level up though?
That's the big question, actually. The question of the day. All right, so you continue on. You make your way into the mine itself, and it is dark and damp, and you can see that there are footprints leading the way. You're following the footprints. You delve deeper, and you can see with the light that casts onto the walls and into the small openings that there's this noticeable transition as you move from what appears to be this hand-cut mine shaft into what it feels more natural, like a fissure, perhaps some sort of a large crack in the bedrock of this area. But you get the feeling, especially you, Lachlan, that you've moved, not to stereotype dwarves, but that you've moved through the working mine and into something more natural. You press on and you can see sort of a phosphorescent glow. More footsteps deeper, and you can see that there's these small bioluminescent plants growing on the walls, give off just a slight glow, and you can almost feel, Xanthi, especially you can kind of feel the hair on your neck and on your scalp sort of stand up almost as if there's an electricity. There's some sort of magical essence almost in the air here. It's not troubling, it's not disconcerting, but you can feel it. It's like electrical almost. It's quiet except for the sound of dripping water as it drips from the ceiling and the walls. Let me ask you this. As you're moving forward, are you moving at a normal pace? Are you trying to be quiet and stealthy as you move forward?
We should
Quiet,
try to
right?
be stealthy and
Yeah.
looking for tracks because we
We're
don't just
following
want to
this.
explore the mines. We want to.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
whole time that you've been moving through here, you've been scanning for tracks, and the tracks are obvious. No one even tried to cover their tracks. So you can see that there's dust on and dirt and grime on everything, but there is a distinct set of tracks, multiple individuals. They look to be gnomish in size, which corroborates kind of what you think you might be finding yourselves walking into, of some thieving gnomes.
Tiny feet.
Give me a small feet. Give me a stealth check, please.
Can do those now.
And also tell me, what's your marching order roughly?
17. I'll go second.
Okay.
Des in front, I guess.
24.
Okay.
6.
Oh no.
Yeah, Des has got his lantern kind of hooded, and he's kind of just shining it at the ground and the tracks rather than out in front of them.
Okay.
I got 15.
All right. So Xanthi, you're a little noisy, but luckily you're in the back. And Desmond, you can hear sort of Xanthi stumble a little bit, kick a rock, it hits the wall, and you kind of like look back as you, the rest of you are quietly moving forward. You see that this chasm, this fissure starts to widen, and the glowing lights appear to be more vibrant. And you can see that there are strange fungal growths and plants glowing along some of the rock walls. There are crystalline formations that coat the walls, and you can see that it opens into this massive cavern. I'm going to bring up a map here for people to take a look at here, including yourselves.
I am so tired of fungal growths.
A lot of fungi in Greyhawk. It's a little known fact. It's thick with fungi.
Do you think you could come up with like a spray or something?
Yeah,
Kill
antifungal,
them.
some sort of tenactin. Not a sponsor, but it'd be
Not a
a
sponsor.
yeah,
Fast acting.
fast acting.
But fast acting.
Yeah.
All right.
Is this cave floating in space?
Yeah, so it's not, no. But you can see as you move forward, you get up to this, there's a pillar, okay? We'll say that you guys get up to this pillar, Xanthi kind of being a little bit loud, but you can see off to the north that there is a deep hole. It's almost like you're on this this platform or this rock formation that sets above or like traverses some sort of deeper chasm. You have any of you been in the Underdark before? Okay, so you're not really sure what this is, but it is definitely, it's not giving you the fungal vibes of like the fungal reaper. There's no pugilistic fungi walking around punching people, but there are phosphorescent plants that are glowing and giving off some light. And it's strange because There's no open flame illuminating the space, but there is some magical essence that sort of gives off a dim light. And you can hear voices. You can hear a very distinct voice, one of them louder than the rest, saying something to the effect of, Nesvin kept his side of the bargain. Now it's time for you to keep yours. Yeah, that's right. Hey, we got your amulet. Now pay up. What do you guys want to do?
Des will start moving towards the voices.
Okay.
I'll
And
follow him.
In the process, he's going to pull his crossbow.
All right. What about Lachlan and Xanthi?
Is that open right there, Dave? Like in front of us? Or do we have to go around this pillar to see
As
them?
you move up, you can see, here, let me get out my pointer. This is a vent, and it seems to be venting some sort of a sulfuric gas. It's kind of bubbling up and it's cloudy. It's a hole in the stone. This area here and this area here appears to drop off into a deep chasm that is dark.
Mm.
And you look to the north and you can see kind of the similar thing where there are these vents that are emitting sort of just a gentle trickle of steam or sulfuric gas. And then there is a drop off into some darkness all around. It's sort of this floating, sort of glowing phrases.
But this dark kind of channel in front of us is like open, like we can see them.
Yeah, right. So these gnomes, now that you get closer, you can see that there are 4 gnomes, and they are standing up on what appears to be a land bridge that is going across some sort of opening here. They're actually up a little bit higher than you guys are, on like a bridge up above, maybe like 10 to 15 feet above what you're standing on. It's a little hard to depict that in a 2D map, but that's where we're at.
Yes, hold up. I'm going to cast a fog, and I would like to put it to make it look like it's kind of coming out of these vents and sort of rising up so that it blocks their view so that we can go around. We're on this side. So kind of like raise it around here.
All right, that sounds great.
So that then we can skedaddle around over on this side without them seeing us.
All right,
Des is going to give that vent a wide berth.
Okay, give me you apparate the fog, and it kind of blends in with the fog that's already mixing in the space. Give me a stealth check with advantage. Right now, all you see are 4 gnomes, and you don't see any other individuals in the space. So it appears as though they're talking to each other.
All to do a stealth check with
Yes,
advantage?
please. If you're gonna advance, so if you're gonna hang back, you don't have to. But if you're gonna move forward, like Lachlan or Chris was suggesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, with
This
21.
Nice, much better than a 6.
Yeah, I got 16.
Okay.
23.
Okay.
11.
All right. Yeah, you guys are fine. So you're able to get to approximately up to this spot here. I'll move your tokens. You can get up to this pillar. So these are large pillars that jut up from the ground. You can hear more talk. Well then, I guess our deal is done. You've done what you said you would do, and now I thank you. This is a different voice.
Do we recognize the voice?
You don't. None of the voices are recognizable to you at this point. Desmond, if you're sort of in the front, you get around to this point here, and you can see that there are...
Yeah, holding back and listening.
Yeah, you can see that there are 3 tall individuals in hoods that are standing in front of the gnomes.
Dave, do you want to move the map so the audience can see?
Yes, I will. Right here. Thank you. There we go.
Thanks, Phoenix.
I think the answer is no, but these hooded figures don't look like any of the hooded Dark Druid figures from previous.
Not really. They don't
Things.
appear
Okay.
like that, but it's hard to tell. I mean, they are hooded, and at this point, there is. You can see, Desmond. You're the one who would see this. That there is a handoff, and these gnomes begin to walk in your direction, as if
Do I
they
see
are
who the
leaving.
handoff was to?
Yes, it was to this guy right here,
Okay.
and these
All right,
gnomes
I'm
are basically walking towards you guys. What are you going to do?
Oh no.
Oh no. Well, I'm going to suggest that we hang back a little bit.
You
do we
have
know-
time. You have a moment to sort of hide or whatever you want to do before they get to you, but you don't have a whole lot of time.
Right. Would it be possible to, like, are they for sure going to see us if we cross over to this side?
I would say that they probably will. Not for sure, but the DC would be very high. You could roll a stealth check if you want to give it a try.
Could I try to?
Can I? I'll just ask real quick. Do we know that this is the exit, or do we not know what's like beyond that?
You don't know what's beyond what you've already seen.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that answers your question or not.
Like this far side, is this level ground or is that dip down? Like,
So it rises
sorry,
up.
I'll get my pointer.
Yep. So here's some stairs.
Yeah.
This rises up. This drops down, it looks like, over this way.
Okay.
And this drops down here.
Gotcha. All right. They're coming. Should we just
Do I
pop?
think that I could pop another fog that would roll across them here just to give us enough time to cross over, like, you know, over here?
Yeah.
So just to give us time to cross over and kind of go and stick over on that side, maybe.
You could definitely try that. You'll still roll a stealth check, but you'll have advantage because of the fog.
Okay, let's do that. If we don't have to fight these guys on top of everybody else, let's let them go. Like, we don't really care about them anyways. We're here for the item, right?
Yep.
So let's do that. I'll pop another little fog here. Like, I'll make it roll out of this wherever is applicable, just so that it's kind of in front of them, so that it blocks their view for a moment, and then we'll.
All right,
Let's do
give
that
me
one more.
stealth checks with advantage as you race across to the other side.
6,
21.
no, 15.
13.
Okay.
17.
All right. You make it. These guys are so distracted. You can see one of them is like counting the coins as they're walking away. The other one's like patting him on the back, is like, job well done. Job well done. We did it. I knew we could do it. We got to get the hell out of here. Let's go. We don't want to mess with those guys. And they all sort of take off around the corner, and eventually they disappear.
Is this scalable here?
Yeah, you could certainly try to. Absolutely.
I would like to try that.
All right, give me an athletics check as you climb up that.
Dez is just going to start moving towards the stairs the gnomes just
Well
came from.
then, you hear. Well then, we've got what we came for.
19.
And they start walking away. 19. Yeah, you're able to climb up onto this next ledge right here. Yep, exactly right there. You watch these guys walking away.
Dez is going to walk up through this cloud and pop out right here. Just kind of. You boys have seen any gnomes around here? Looking to sell something?
They all turn towards you and they draw their swords. Shing! Who's asking?
Oh!
Roll initiative. Actually, before we roll initiative, I'll say this. Give me a quick deception check, Desmond.
All right. Okay.
And let me ask each of you what you're doing right as this is happening. Lachlan, you're up on the ledge. At this point, you're probably pretty exposed, but there's a little bit of a pillar there.
Mhm.
So you've got a little bit of cover. What are Xanthi and Nori doing? You guys hanging back while Desmond pops into this?
I think I would try to follow Desmond, because I worry about him.
Okay, so you move up with Desmond.
I think Nori would try to scale that wall after Lachlan.
All right, give me an athletics check.
Ugh.
The swords are drawn, Desmond. What'd you roll for your deception?
19.
Okay. They draw their swords. They turn. All three of them turn towards you, and the one here in the middle, this guy here, does the talking, and he says, "Now, you mean to waylay us? Is that what it is? We've caught what we need. Do you wish to die for it?"
Oh, I only heard that there's someone buying amulets down here. And he's going to pull the periaptive disease. What is it? Like the...
Oh, the amulet
Periaptive
of
health.
Yeah,
health.
the periaptive health out from
Yeah.
under his jacket. And he's just be like, I got a real nice shiny one here.
Yeah,
Anybody,
we're not
anybody want one?
interested in it.
Anybody want it?
We've got
And,
what we came for. We're not interested in what you've got. Who the fuck are you?
When he sees that they're all looking at his amulet, he's going to pull his crossbow and shoot the guy right in front of him.
Oh, shit. All right. First of all, give me a sleight of hand check. We'll see if you can get a surprise action. Let me bring up my stats.
I'm just
that would
imagining
be-
Xanthi kind of stumbling through the fog.
That would be a 22.
Yeah, you can get a shot off before initiative begins. Who are you shooting at?
He'll just go for this one in front of him.
Okay.
A.
All right.
And I'm assuming that I surprised him, so would that be with advantage?
It would be with advantage. It is a surprise
Right.
indeed.
All right. Character sheet, sorry. $23 to hit.
Yes, 23 will definitely hit. Jesus. It's kind of overkill, don't you think?
Oh. Let's hope that's what the sneak attack damage is. All right. 18 piercing.
Holy shit, man. $18 piercing. Wow. I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. You fire the shot at this guy who's just drawn his sword and looked at you. Tell me how you kill this guy.
Des will just he'll be kind of monkeying with his chain, and then with the other hand, he just kind of pulls it out and shoots him straight up through the neck.
Blood just sort of like emits from his mouth as he falls to the ground. Everybody roll initiative now. You definitely piss these guys off.
Us?
25 to 20.
Hold on. Oh! Okay. Not as bad as I thought. Okay.
Yeah, there's no walking that one off, sadly. All right, 25 to 20, 15 to 20,
17.
15.
17 for Lachlan, 15 for Nori, 10 to 15,
14.
14
12.
for Xanthi, and 12
12 for Des.
for Desmond. Okay. Okay. So they have the initiative, and this guy here is going to run. He's going to make a couple of steps forward, and his commander, the one who seems to be in charge, says something in Elvish, and he stops, and he pulls out his hand crossbow and is going to take a hand crossbow shot at you, Desmond.
Okay.
Xanthi, give me a stealth check, please, just so that I can kind of get a better idea of what's going on with you.
I haven't made it
17.
quite out of the fog.
No, you're still in the fog. 17. Okay, thank you. Desmond, does that hit
17
you?
hit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my armor class.
Okay, so you're going to take 4 piercing damage. I need you to make a con save.
Okay. 21.
Yeah, you're fine. You feel as you get hit by the crossbow bolt that it is tainted with some sort of a poison, and it stings and burns the flesh even more than a normal crossbow bolt would, but you are able to somehow harness your constitution to fight off the effects of the poison. You've probably heard of drow poisons before, and you know that drow are extremely skilled in their poison craft. So that is their turn. The boss man, out of his pouch, he pulls something and he's got it in his hand. Desmond, and you look and you can see just quickly at a glance, you think it looks like some sort of a large marble or pearl, perhaps. And you watch as he says some arcane incantation and it pulses and grows into this orb and it's giving off this dim purple light. He takes it and he throws it at you. I need you and Xanthi to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Oh boy.
He is using his Black Sunshine attack.
That sounds horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. What a time to use that.
Remember, we have a couple of team advantages. We have two.
Can I use a team advantage?
You have to say it before you roll,
Ah,
sadly.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh man. Yeah.
Phantom, get ready, buddy. Sorry, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna try to do my favored by the gods because I rolled a 5. I don't even know if I can make it, but I think it'll be bad. So I'm gonna try. I add my 2d4 to it.
Okay. So what's the total then?
Oh, no, and that's not good either. 8.
8. Oh my god. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I rolled an 8 too.
okay, you guys are screwed. Both Desmond and Xanthi, this bright flash of black light, which is strange to you, but it almost like it absorbs all of the light waves near you. And as you try to recover from this pulse, you find that you are blinded. You cannot see anything. You have the blinded condition at this point. And that will last for a minute. You can attempt to make a save at the end of each of your turns, but until then you are blind.
Ay.
Yep.
Okay.
And Nori, as you climb up, so what was your roll to climb up? I forgot. Sorry.
It was 3.
Oh shit. To climb? Yeah,
Yep.
you slide back down and the rocks kind of fall and kind of make kind of a racket as they land down at your feet. And that's when you hear the sound of something skittering. It just so happens that there's some sort of a CR7 monster just randomly appears. And it starts to make its way towards you. Let me see where we are. So it is
I'm sure it wants to attack the drow as well.
Yeah, it hates
but
everyone.
Sadly, Nori is the one that's closest, which is really, really sad. But this is what is called, I've never run one of these before, so this is a Durgaloth. So thank you, Phantom, for randomly selecting this thing. It is
thank you.
a very strange, strange critter. It is, these things are super cool. Look at this thing.
Oh.
Ew. Look at that.
Looks like
What?
a
No.
Hey guys,
Tick.
I'm a little late to the party.
So that thing.
What are you guys drinking?
What's going on here, guys?
So it skitters down this pillar and is going to come towards you, Nori, and is going to attack you. Xanthi, you're blinded. You can hear that there's something going on behind you. There's attacks that are happening in front of you. Nori, this thing is going to make an attack at you. This is a CR7 monster. Just
Nori's
FYI.
gonna shout out, the CR7 monster's up here.
It's here.
You know how bad this is, Nori?
It's on me.
I
You know
can't
how bad
see
this is?
anything.
Courtesy of Phantom NJ.
Yeah, guys. Here,
Let's see, what languages does it speak? Abyssal, Infernal, and Telepathy. You can just hear in your mind.
Oh,
And
God, I'm
purple.
going to eat this one. This is going to be so cool.
And it is
well,
going
you
to
know,
make...
it's for charity, guys.
Its first claw
It's for
attack
charity.
against you.
Charity.
It's going to be a dirty 20 to hit you, Nori.
Okay, that hits.
Don't worry. It's only going to be
Oh, I'm worried.
10 force damage that you take. But it is going to attack you again.
Bad. They have multiple
Ooh,
It's
attacks.
just a straight.
I think the
No.
11's going to miss.
It's a straight 10 I took.
Yes. Yep, 10
Force,
force damage. And then it misses with the second attack. And that is, let's see. That's its turn. Lachlan, you hear Nori cry out as this thing scratches across with its claws.
I have full confidence that Nori can handle whatever came up behind us. Nori's a killer. I
I
am
didn't
going
cry
to.
out, by the way.
I'm going to come out here,
She's too
and
tough
I'm
for
going
that.
to fusroda these fuckers by casting
Is that French?
Gust of Wind.
Oh,
You're going to pull some French-Canadian stuff on him?
I am going to fusroda. Have you not played Skyrim?
Actually, I haven't.
You
I know,
you need those
it's
the
terrible.
amulet though. You don't. If you knock him over the edge, we won't.
Yeah, at this point, I don't care about the amulet. I just want us to survive. So I'm going to, 60 feet. Oh, look at that.
oh God.
Yep, that's where we're going. So I'm going to cast my Gust of Wind. And it's going to go for 60 feet, and it's going to be 10 feet wide. Blast from you in direction you choose from spells duration. Each creature that starts its turn line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away from you in a direction following the line.
Are you trying to hit
Any
both of them?
Yeah, if I can.
I think you can. It's 10 feet wide. Yeah, you can get both of them. All right, so they need to make strength saves. Is that correct?
Only when they start their turn in it.
Okay, so when
So at the
it's their
beginning of
turn
next
time.
round, next round, they're gonna make their strength saving throws.
Or
And
be
they're gonna
pushed.
push 15 feet, and every turn that they start in it, they have to keep making saving throws or keep being pushed 15 feet away.
You can change the direction as a bonus action on each of your turns. That's badass. All right, cool. So on the beginning of their turn, they make a strength save. Make sure you remind me of that.
Yep.
All right. Anything else,
And let me
Lachlan?
just see if I'm gonna drop if I'm gonna pop a bonus action of some sort. Probably not.
You guys, just as a reminder for folks that might be watching and you're on the fence about making a donation, our team here, if they survive, they can level up to level 5. If we can get another, $230 of donations tonight and break the $2,000 midway point. Come on, we can do it. All right, go ahead. Lock in
We can
anything
do
else
it.
from you, sir?
Nope.
Nori, you're up next.
That's it.
All right, Nori, what do you got?
Nori is checking her memory banks because she's totally seen one of these before and knows all about them. Not. Do these creatures rely on their sight to fight me?
Give me a nature check.
Okay. That would be a 10.
You're not sure.
An 11. Okay.
If you've seen these things before, which I don't know if you would have, they're a pretty specialized fiendish creature. You don't know exactly what they are.
Okay, I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to, for my action, cast Blur on myself. And for my bonus action, I'm going to cast a Hex on Urkel. On the monster.
You're gonna cast Hex?
Yeah.
All right. What do I do? What do I roll?
He does not get
Just
a
additional damage.
roll.
right?
It's just damage that I will do when I hit him.
All right. So they are hexed.
And I also, you heard the blur on myself, right? So he's at disadvantage to hit me.
All right. So you have blur and hex. Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
Make sure you
that's my
remind
turn.
me of that when they attack you,
Okay.
because they're definitely coming for you. Xanthi with Desmond on deck.
Uh,
All right, I'm blind. I didn't say that I cast mage armor, so I will cast mage armor on
Ooh,
myself.
smart. Very smart.
And then I'm gonna like get down on my hands and knees and like try to find the wall.
Just
follow
crawling.
my voice.
Where am
Wait,
I?
I can't see anything. Oh man, oof. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
All right. Well, you do get to make a dexterity save again at the end of your turn to see if you can get rid of the blind condition.
That would be nice.
Let's see.
Oh man. All right. Come on. 5.
Nope. You remain blind, sadly.
Oh, no.
Damn it,
Oh, no.
Xanthi. Anything else you want to do?
That's all I can do.
All right, Desmond, you're blind. What do you want to do?
Des is just gonna say, "Who opened the door?" And he's gonna try to just
Oh,
remember
God.
where they were, and he's gonna let off another shot with his crossbow. I imagine that'll probably be a disadvantage. Or is it an action to try to save from the blindness?
No, you just do that at the end of your turn.
Okay. All right.
So what are you going to try to do?
I'm gonna try to shoot this number or letter B in front of me.
All right, it's going to be a disadvantage.
Yeah. 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. You
Nice.
fire in the general direction and you hear a, oh!
Gotcha. No sneak attack this time.
No.
But that is 5 plus 5 for 10 piercing.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, he's not happy about that.
I'm gonna bonus action. I can't see anything, but I'm just gonna bonus action back up like 10 feet straight backwards.
I thought you were
And,
gonna run into me.
I'll probably like bump
Oh.
into that pillar.
Yep.
And I don't know. Is there still a fog cloud here? I don't know. But
You wouldn't be able
yeah.
to tell.
I wouldn't be able to tell.
feels moist.
But what kind of save at this point do I try to make?
You're
Is it
making a
still
dex
dex?
save. Yep.
Okay. I would be pretty good at these, but I keep rolling natural ones for my
Oh,
dex
no.
save. So
Wow. Okay. So
second
you're still
one
blinded.
in a row for this save. Yeah. So
Yeah.
another 8.
Okay. All right. That's the end of your turn, I'm assuming, Desmond. That brings us to
Yes.
this Hex Durgaloth. It's going to is the cloud gone?
Yeah, because it's concentration, so I couldn't keep that. And
Oh, okay.
Oh, the gust of wind. Okay, so
The
that's
gust of
done.
wind up.
Yep. All right. All right. Well, that opens up some options here.
Right. Nora, you
Let's
look
see.
over and Xanthi's like
Oh,
crawling
no.
around on the ground like she's lost her glasses.
This is my worst
Dude,
nightmare.
These CR7
You guys are-
badasses.
Guys are in trouble, and
Yeah, they're gonna have advantage against me too.
yeah,
I'm gonna fling him off that fucking ledge.
5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. This thing is going to attack Nori first with a claw attack.
Should've done that.
at disadvantage.
At disadvantage, thank you. Oh, you lucky. That's going to be 13.
Nope.
Misses. And then it is going to use its flailing claws attack. It is going to, you watch as this thing starts to spin, its claws just swinging in all directions as if it's like its arms are just spinning around it. And it is going to move its full distance. Nor
Like
you
a
can take
magic
an
bullet?
attack of opportunity if you want to. Yeah, it's kind of like a
Yeah.
ninja.
Well,
Do it. Take an attack of opportunity.
okay, that is 24.
That'll hit.
So he's gonna take Jesus, the lowest rolls I can do.
Perfect.
That's going to be 12 damage.
All right. That's not too bad.
One of it is necrotic.
It doesn't even seem to notice you. Oh shit. The rest of it's just, but it's magical damage from your sword, yeah? Okay, that's good. All right,
Well,
so it is going to spin forward, passing through Desmond. Desmond, I need you to make a dex save.
You know what? I'm going to use one of my auto crits.
And it is going to move, I think it can go that far, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, it's going to move through this other drow as well, who has to make us. Ooh, the drow makes it.
No, I'm going to save it. I'm going to save that.
Yeah, make a dex save.
Is it possibly going to be affected by the gust of wind as it goes through it?
Yeah, totally would. That reduces its speed, doesn't it? Potentially.
Yeah, it's move 2 X's per X.
16?
It can't quite get to the other drow. 16?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you're okay. You're going to take half damage. You're going to take 6 force damage.
Okay.
As this thing kind of flails and spins past you. It doesn't quite make it all the way to the other drow because of the wall of force. It is now inside the wall, however. Lachlan. So does it need to make something, a save?
No, just when it starts its turn in it.
Got you. Okay.
Isn't it
No,
or when
no,
it
it's culture.
enters?
I
could be wrong.
Hold on.
drow-
It starts the line in. No, it just says each creature that starts its turn in a line must succeed. So it's only when it starts. Its
All
turn.
right. So we do see
Okay.
that the drow are starting their turn inside the wall. So the first one got a natural 20. The main guy, and the other guy got a natural 1. So one of them saves, one of them crit fails, and is
Right, so
pushed
the
15 feet, 5, 10,
Failure is
15.
pushed 50 feet.
Yep. Which might have saved his life, actually, from that thing coming at him. Your wall of force probably saved his life. Do they take any damage, or are they just moved?
No, they're just moved.
Okay. But the other guy, because he saved, is not moved. It is their turn. This drow is going to move back 5, 10, 15, and is going to attack this creature. What the hell? He's going to swing at it. He is going to hit it with his short sword, doing some damage. Not as much as Nori. And this other drow is going to turn towards you, Lachlan, and say, "Who the fuck are you guys?" And he's going to take an attack at you with his staff. Let me just double check here.
The bank.
He can't see anything.
Actually, he is going to cast Magic Missile. Yeah. So you're going to take, I guess that's second level. How the spell is 1 more dart. So he's going to cast it at 3rd level. So he'll have 3, 4.
Youch.
4, 8, 10. So 14 force damage, Lachlan. And then if you could make a concentration save, please.
Now, is that considered an attack that I can use my reaction on?
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely an attack. It hits you because it's magic missile, and you can use your reaction.
I'll use my reaction. I will say, "We're the heroes of Greyhawk," and I'm going to use
Nice.
Wrath of Storm on him. So make a dex save, DC 13.
Okay. No. Fail.
Well, then he will take all the damage. And there will be 7 plus 5, so 12 points of damage.
12 total. Okay.
Yeah, of lightning damage.
Give me a concentration save, please.
Oh, yep.
I think
That's
it was
on con, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's a con save basically.
Yep. Good. 14.
Yeah, you make it.
Cool.
All right. Choo-choo, that's his turn. Yeah, that's their turn. Lachlan, it's your turn now.
I am going to attack this guy. Got my hand axes out. Actually, I have my sword. I would have my sword, I guess. Uh, 19, sorry.
Yeah, that'll hit. 100%.
19.
Every day of the week.
Every day of the week and twice on Friday. So that's 10 plus 4, 14.
Oh, shit. All right. Nice hit. Very nice hit. All right. Anything else? My good man. What's up, Ty? Great to see you.
Hey, Ty. I think Nori's not being eaten by the thing anymore. Or is it? No.
Not at the moment.
Yeah, you're not sure. Noria's like still down. Nori's kind of out of view of you right now. In fact, it might be unsettling that you don't know where Nori is.
It's really weird. The map doesn't seem to have updated on the stream. The monster is still next to Nori on the stream.
It's updated for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's updated for me too. You need to refresh yours.
Give it a little refresh.
Oh,
Tell
there we
Canada to
go.
get their internet together.
Right.
Man, we got
Come
other
on.
shit to do, man. Don't got time for this. That's it. So that's what I do.
Okay.
Man, I was muted for all those
Nori.
jokes.
Oh no.
I'm sure they were
Nori's
epic.
gonna
They were
run
good.
around
They
here
were good.
in front of her people. 25, so that gets her right up here. With 5 feet to spare. And she's gonna swing at this hexed dude
Durgaloth.
here.
I've never run one of these before. Thanks, Phantom. Appreciate you dropping this guy in here.
What in the world? Okay, so I hit 21.
Yeah, that'll
But-
hit.
My damage is 9. 1 is
Okay.
necrotic. That's 2
Okay.
ones for my damage dice.
Well, what's the problem? Maybe you need some new
These
dice.
are the problem.
Yeah, those dice suck. Anything else for Nori? Xanthe, you're up next.
Bonus action, I'm gonna also cast Hexblade's Curse on the monster as well. So
Okay.
he does not get a save on that either. It's just bonus damage and some other stuff.
Okay. I love it. Everything
Okay.
about that is great. Xanthe.
Xanthe is just gonna try to hit something. Like she can hear like fighting happening and she can kind of tell like Nori's a little over to the left, right? So she's gonna try to it's just firebolt. You know, like hold on a second. In this area
Okay.
and it's at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what she can do. Here we go. Oh man. Okay, well, 14.
Ooh, yeah, that doesn't hit anybody.
Yeah, you just see like firebolt just go off.
It just randomly
Yeah.
fire off fireballs.
Nori, you like duck down as a bolt goes right over your head.
That's so on brand.
Did I get it?
Do you
I
wanna
can't
move
To the
it?
see.
left.
Do you want to move at all, Xanthe? And then you do get a chance to make a dex save to get out of this blind condition.
Yeah, she'll stand up, but that's all she'll do. And then I'll try
Yeah.
to roll to see if I can get out of my blinded.
Yeah, come on.
7.
Nope, that's not going to cut it. That's not going to cut it. Desmond.
We got this.
God, that's
Okay.
a terrible, terrible thing.
Alrighty. Dez is gonna reach out and be like, Nori, was that you? And he's gonna feel out in front of him for a little Nori head. of hair, and he's gonna move up right next to her, and he's gonna say, "Which way? Which way? Where do I shoot?"
I'm going to judge by the way you're facing. 11 o'clock.
And he's gonna fire off a shot at Mr. CR7.
All right. Give me a disadvantaged attack roll, please.
Now, can I use my auto crit on this from the charity
Yep.
donation earlier?
Absolutely, you can.
All right.
Because it's a fucking charity donation.
It's a great time
damn
to
it.
do it. Lucky shot.
You son of a bitch. I love it. No, this is great. This is great.
Okay, so
This is a good. This is a good
man.
use. That's a good use of it.
Uh-huh.
Touche, my friend. Touche.
Okay. So on a crit, okay,
It's the
so that's-
luckiest shot ever.
I'm good.
Hey.
Okay.
Thanks for the support, Ty. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So it's max dice plus the roll,
Aw.
right?
Yeah. Max
So
dice
that's,
plus the roll, and because of the rules, you
25
get, you're gonna
for the
get your
crit.
sneak attack as well.
Yeah. Plus
Somebody get
6.
out a calculator. We got a
9.
rogue in the party.
So it's a total of 39 piercing.
Wow.
39.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what? It's the best shot Des will ever do in his life.
Yeah.
And he never saw it.
Yeah. Did I get
I'll
it?
show
Did
it
I
to you
get it?
later.
No, Nori's helping me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
I
totally
just
what I'm
imagine
doing.
She'll
Nori
be
at
able
the
to
last minute
reenact
she
it
grabs the crossbow away
just
from
kinda-
Lachlan and points it right at the dude.
Yeah. No, right here. All right. Nice one. That was epic. I love it. All right. That brings us to the top of the order. We are going to go ahead and let me just double check this guy. Can he do this again?
Well, they need to all do strength checks first, since they're in the blast.
Oh,
All
I need
three
to
of
roll
them
for
do?
my blindness too, Dave.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
all
roll your
three of them.
blindness. Okay, right. So we'll get some strength checks. So we'll go with the Durgaloth first. That's a dirty 20. The Drow Mage.
10? 10? Does 10 do
Nope.
it?
God, you guys, what is going on?
Oh, I'm +7 for
Your
dex
dice are
saves.
failing you right now. There we go. All right, so the Mage, natural 20. And the other guy, Drow, extra Drow B. It does not save. He gets pushed 15 feet. 5,
15 feet.
10, 15. He's right on the edge of the cliff. He's like, "Oh!" All right, these guys aren't that stupid. He is going to, we'll start with him. He's going to move out of the wind 5, 10, 15, 20 towards Xanthi, and he's going to make an attack with advantage against her because she's blinded still. With his short swad. Ooh, shit. I rolled a 19 and a natural 20.
Oh,
And Andy, can you please put a kapow in the chat for me?
Yeah.
Thank
I'll
you
put
very
another
kindly.
one.
All right, so this is going to be 6, 4, 10. So 12 piercing damage as his blade jabs right into you. You're like not expecting, like, oh!
Someone stabbed me.
Oh boy.
The Durgaloth is going to, let me go back to there. This thing is so cool. All right, let me see. Nope. It is going to make an attack at Nori with disadvantage, right? Because you have blur still.
Does
Okay.
it have to make a strength save first,
Oh, right.
Lachlan?
No, didn't I already roll those?
yeah, you already made
I already
it.
rolled
yeah.
them. Yep, I already
Oh,
rolled
okay.
those. 18 against Nori.
It meets. So it beats.
Okay. All right, so it's going to be die. That is going to be 14 force damage. That's weird that it does force damage. And then it's going to attack you a second time with disadvantage. That's not going to hit you. I rolled a 5 on my disadvantage
Oh my
die. So
God.
the second attack misses you. The drow mage is like, he looks at you, Lachlan, he says, I assume you can deal with this on your own. It's time for me to leave. And you watch as he is enveloped in this shimmering light and is going to Misty Step his ass out of here because y'all are killing him and his buddies. Let me see here. Misty Step. That allows him to move, what, 30 feet? Yeah, 30 feet. He Misty Steps as his action. That is his turn. They've all gone. Okay, so Lachlan with Nori on deck. Sorry, we're going a little long here, guys.
Sorry, I am going to.
I forgot how to pace a game with a month off.
Happens in the best families. Happens in the
Yeah,
best
my
families.
Scottish Jeff, my dice are hot.
60 feet.
Thanks, Tech. Appreciate you.
Okay,
Thanks.
I dropped the air spell. I'm going to use bonus action to drop my spiritual weapon right there.
Oh, nice. Cut him off. Cut him off at the pass.
It's going to take an attack on him. It's going to roll a 19.
That's going to hit.
And it does 1d something or other, 1d8 plus 3. There'll be 10 points of damage.
Ooh. Yeah, he Misty Steps, and then this thing appears behind him, like, "Gah!" And he's like, "Ah!" And he kind of stumbles as it makes contact.
Oh, I just closed something. I think I just closed the owlbear. Damn it.
Don't do it.
I literally just closed the owlbear. I am going to. I can't move my character now because I closed the owlbear.
Where do you want to go? I'll move you.
I'm
Closer
gonna.
towards him.
Yeah, I'm gonna rush towards
5,
in a
10,
straight pipe
15,
as much
20,
as I can towards him.
25.
But I will dash. So I'll use my action to dash.
Yeah, you can get right in front of him.
Yeah.
Kind of block his escape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
As close as possible. Hey,
Awesome.
buddy.
Not you
And
again.
that's it.
All right, Nori.
Like a bad penny.
Nori's gonna stay where she is. She's gonna yell to Xanthi, I'm hurt real bad. Follow the sound of my voice. And I'm gonna swing at the creature.
Okay.
I just got stabbed.
I know. 18 to hit.
That will hit.
Ooh, and this is good damage too.
There we go.
This is, let's see, Hexblade Curse. That's 9, 15, 20.
Oh,
20
there we
points
go,
of damage.
Hexblade.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
you cut
6
through
of
it
it
and
is
you
necrotic.
lop off one of its arms. It has like multiple arms. One of them drops to the ground, flaps around.
Gross.
Yeah, it's nasty. Anything else, Nori?
We have a ton of healing potions, eh?
Mhm.
Yeah, you do.
It's an action to take one, right? But is it?
Bonus action to take one, action to administer one to someone else.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's bonus for you,
Yep.
action for someone else.
Oh, okay.
I will take a potion
Pop
then
it.
if I
Pop a
think
potion.
I can do it. It's 2d4.
2d4 plus 2.
Okay, cool. 1.
Thank you to the donors for
7.
donating those
Yes.
amazing
Yes.
gifts to our players. Thank you for the raid. Blue Cottage D&D, welcome in, my friends. We are
Thank you.
deep in the Underdark, having a battle against some drow and a random CR7 monster that was dropped in because we're running a charity game here for Games for Love. So if you're interested, I'll put some information in the chat. If you're interested in donating this awesome cause, please do. We're going to have some giveaways associated with those donations as well. Anything else from Nori?
No, I think Xanthi will hear a big gulp and then she'll hear Nori say, Belay that order. It's not an order. Never mind. I didn't say order.
Xanthi, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Is the person who's attacking me wearing armor?
You can't tell because you're blind.
Right. I mean, I couldn't tell, but this is for a roll thing.
Oh, got you. They are indeed wearing
Okay.
armor.
So even though I cannot see them, I am going to shock and grasp them since they're right on me. And that means if they're wearing armor, I get advantage, but I'm at disadvantage because I'm blind, so it's a straight roll.
All right.
That was a lot of math.
That was.
Yeah,
I'm just
right?
going to take your word for it.
Seems to work out.
18. Does
That will
18
hit. Yeah, you're just like
Wow.
slashing about, right?
Yeah, I just like scrabbling about and
Yeah.
I shock them for 1. Damn it.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no.
This is
It's not plus
like the-
anything.
it's like these players want a TPK. It's like they're asking for a TPK. I will try to deliver. I will try to deliver.
Oh man, see, you know what? If I get to 5th level, then I get like a second die for some of these things. But right
Oh,
now, I'm at
only
1
if.
damage die. And
Only
I
if.
get 1 or 2 a lot.
Jeez. All right. Do you want to make a dex save to see if you can get out of this condition that you found yourself in?
Roll with an advantage.
Advantage.
All right, yes, I would like to roll with advantage.
If you've got an advantage, roll with it. I think you guys have 2 group
Yeah,
advantages
2 group
from.
ones,
Yep. Yep.
Dirty 20.
All
All right,
right.
there you go. You are no longer blinded. You can remove that marker off your token. You
Actually, you
shake
didn't have
off.
to use that group one because Tithalnos gave you one earlier.
Nice. All right, so you shake off the blinded condition. Desmond, it's your turn, and then we're to the top of the order. What do you want to do, buddy?
Okay, Dez is still holding on to Nori's shoulder. He's just gonna be like, "Where is it? It's in front of us!" And he's gonna move up here, smell it, and he's
Oh,
gonna
yeah, it
hold out his
stinks.
hand, and he's gonna cast. Sorry, he's gonna cast color spray.
Right in Nori's face.
Wow. All right.
No, away
color
from
spray.
Yeah, misfire.
Away from him.
Look away!
Well, he knows where I am, so.
So it's a 15-foot cone in front of me.
Okay.
Now I have to roll to see if it'll affect him or not. Oh, come on. All right. Oh, yeah.
It better be a high roll. That's all I can say.
$41 hit points.
Oh, you son of a bitch. All right. Yeah. So it is definitely blinded.
Yeesh.
Right.
Wow.
Yep. That thing is blinded. Nicely done. It's hexed and blinded. Bleak, if you could add a blinded
I rolled
condition
2
marker,
9s
that'd
and
be
a
great.
10.
Dope.
Nicely
To
done.
the Kapabablos.
Yeah, the Durgoloth. This guy here. And get rid of this blood. We don't need that on there. Yep. All right. Anything else from Desmond? You want to make a dex save to see if you can get rid of the blinded condition yourself?
Yes, please.
All right. Go ahead.
I'm gonna use one of our group advantages if that's all right with everybody.
Yeah, you should.
Mhm. Go
I'm
for
getting
it.
tired of
man.
you handling me.
3 fails. 3 fails has been enough.
Yeah.
Getting a little handsy there.
my
Getting handsy during battle. Oh no.
That doesn't sound good.
No.
4, 7, and a 4. Okay, 14.
Well, as they say in the business, if it meets, it beats. So you are no
Oh.
longer blinded. It was a DC
Oh.
14.
Yay!
Yes,
We
that's
finally all
why.
recovered from that.
Yeah,
That was something.
Oh,
that was something.
Oof.
All right, Desmond, that is the end of your turn. It comes to
Yes.
their turn. This thing is blinded. It is going to attempt to attack whoever is in front of it with disadvantage.
Yes.
I'm going to just see who it's going to attack. Okay. All right, so it's attacking with disadvantage to Durgoloth. God, these things are cute. So cute. Actually, you know what? Yeah, it's going to. Fuck it. Oh, shit. That's a natural 20, but it's at disadvantage. So it's only a 19 to hit. And Desmond, this one's coming for you. Yep.
That still hits.
Yep. So you're going to take, max damage on the die. 17 force damage. Second attack is going to be at, it's also
Still a
coming your way.
disadvantage.
Yep, I'm rolling 2 dice, disadvantage. Ooh, I don't think that one's gonna hit. Dang it, it's only a 12.
Dang
That
it.
misses.
Yeah, it misses you. Sorry, Rob. I feel like I'm letting Phantom NJ down. I haven't even dropped one of you yet. All right, so then back over here on the other side of the battlefield. There we go. This drow is just gonna look at you, Lachlan, and just be like, "Really?"
Look,
He's
just
like,
give us
"What
the
the
freaking necklace and you can go. If you don't give me the necklace, I'm gonna take off
You
my
have
shirt.
come here to steal my amulet. Is that it?
That you
are
stole
bandits.
first. That you stole first from somebody else.
You know nothing of the provenance of this artifact.
No, and I'm not paid to care. So look, give me the amulet. I'll let you go. Don't give me the amulet. I rip off my shirt.
He thinks for a moment and then he kind of licks his lips.
Well, see, I brought that on myself.
Yeah.
You did. You definitely did. He says, "Perhaps we can make a deal."
What you
A
got in mind?
sexy deal?
What you got in mind?
Remove your spell. He's talking about the, what do you call it? Spiritual weapon. We shall kill the Durgoloth, and we shall parley. You've already killed 2 of my men. I should just run you through, but this amulet is important to me.
All right, deal. Go
All right,
kill
so
the Durgaloth.
he turns.
I'm not gonna hit him with
um,
the thing.
He can only get this far. But he's not even gonna go that close. He's just gonna get over here. He's gonna get away from you. And then he is going to cast. He's going to cast a spell. Oh shit. He is going to cast Lightning Bolt. Do you want to give him one of your group advantages?
Well, it's not like it. Like,
Is that one of those spells that goes right through everybody?
yeah.
Are we gonna get? Yeah.
Oh boy.
No, I'm not.
We don't know what he's
We're not
doing.
gonna give him
not-
anything. Like let him sort it out on his own. Like that
Gonna
way,
give him
if when he
advantage
rolls,
to
Yeah,
bolt us.
Yeah, this could be a double crash.
Actually, you know what? He wouldn't do that because that would affect you guys. That's a good point. I just looked at the spell. He's going to use something else because he seems like he's good to his word. He is going to instead cast Witch Bolt at the Durgoloth. Lachlan, for a minute, you're like, shit, why did I let this guy walk away? And he conjures up this bolt of energy and flings it forward. And let's see how he does. Oh, that's an 18 on the die. He's definitely going to hit it with a 24. Let's see. D12 damage. Okay, that's not too bad. Durgoloth. This arc of energy comes flying across. Desmond, sadly... Oh no, you're not blind anymore. Neither of you guys are blind. So you see it come through and it just blasts this thing in the back. And it erupts in white light. It's not dead, but it takes a bunch of damage. Let's see. Is there anybody else? There's this drow here who looks over, and the leader of the drow yells. He yells something in Elvish, and this drow does not attack you, Xanthi. He turns and prepares himself, and he is going to... He's going to cast Fairy Fire on the Durgaloth. He's going to not catch you guys in it, not Nori and Desmond, but it's going to bright up. It's going to light up, bright. And that brings us to Lachlan's turn.
I am going to step on over here. I'm going to bring my hammer just there, just, you know, so that we're clear. In fact, actually, I'm going to just leave it there.
Oops.
I am going to throw a guiding bolt at the Durgaloth.
I'm really
Fall
trying
back. Throw this
There we go.
hammer of lightning, Thor style, at the Durgaloth.
Okay. It
Durgaloth.
is also
Ooh.
fairy fired, so you will have advantage on the attack.
Oh, that's
Plus, he's blinded.
Plus, he's blinded.
Yeah.
by the light. All right, so that's 23.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
And he will take... Does radiant damage do anything special to these guys?
You're not sure.
Well, I'm telling you that I'm doing radiant damage. Are you
I
certain?
love it. I love radiant damage, especially against these guys. It's better than mundane damage from a non-magical weapon. I'll give you that.
Okay. Well, it's 22 radiant damage.
How would you like to kill this Durgaloth?
Oh,
Exactly as I was just saying, I haul back. This hammer of lightning forms in my hand, and I just hurl it, and it goes just right by the draw's head, just so that he knows. And then it hits this thing right in the back and shatters its carapace as the electricity goes into him and then explodes out. And since I get to describe, he showers Nori and Dez with just a bunch of his innards.
Yeah, just a green, sticky hemolymph.
And Nori's mouth was open at the second. So oh, God, there's some here.
Nori, roll a con save.
Sorry.
I
no.
am taking note of the flavor of this creature.
Yeah, this is kind of your thing.
Con save is 15.
Yeah, it stings your tongue. It like burns in your mouth, and I don't know if you swallow it. That would probably be a bad idea, but you spit it out. You don't.
Yeah, I
there's
spit
no
it out.
other effect other than your tongue feels kind of numb. For a moment, everything kind of goes silent, and the drow looks back at you, Lachlan. Well then,
Are we dancing or are we talking?
normally I would be very interested in a dance, but for now, perhaps talk. You and your bandit friends have managed to kill one of my men and wound us severely. He shouts to his friend, who steps back from you very slowly, Xanthi, and gives wide berth to the rest of you and sort of walks back this way. And I'm going to get rid of the map for now. We don't need that anymore.
Des will just give him side eye as he gulps down a health potion.
Oh, you know what? I made a, here we go. Here's what the guy looks like. He looks at you and says, "You have come here to steal my family's heirloom as it was stolen many times. Do you know how long it took me to find this amulet? It was hidden from us, from my family, for decades. Now it is back in my possession, and who are you to come and take it from me?"
We're the people that got hired to come and take it from you. Look, all I know is that it was in someone's vault and now it's not there and they want it back. And I'm also going to add to this that not too long ago, I was somewhere else in a place called the Moat House, and I ran into a guy who was really into, like, you know, stuff that looks like this amulet here, and he was a really bad guy. So let's just say I'm not super convinced of, you know, whether or not you're someone that I should let have his things.
So what? Are you like heroes? You seem to make judgment upon people who seek to only recover their lost heirlooms of their family. Certainly, you can understand why I would want something back that is so meaningful from the clutches of those who have stolen it. Yes, you may look at me and I am a drow. You surface dwellers have oppressed us for far too long. Yes, you could have killed all of us, and I appreciate you stopping your attack. But you've already killed one of my men.
What does this thing do, this amulet of yours?
What does it do? What does it mean is the question. It has great meaning to us. And he holds it up to show it to you. You look at it, you can kind of squint at it from whatever distance you might be at. It is indeed, it has iconography of the Spider Queen on it. Lolth. It is a holy symbol of my people. Certainly you can understand a quest to recover important relics. What it does is it brings hope to my people, to my family. You would take that away for what? For coin to be paid? Seems trite.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yes, what do you think?
Man, he's saying it was stolen from his family, and the bank is saying it was stolen from their vaults, which, you know, both could be true, and I don't...
Oh, it is very true. This was stolen from their vault. I paid those 4 gnomes quite handsomely, I will say,
Well,
to steal
right.
the amulet.
Yeah, that one I know, but like you're saying it was stolen from your family. So, like...
Yes, long ago
we-
it was.
Do we prosecute the thieves? Like, which thieves? All
Who
the
are you?
thieves?
Who are
Then
you to
what?
prosecute anyone? Are you like the judge, jury, and apparently executioner now too? Is that
Well,
it?
sometimes, I guess. I mean,
I
just
guess.
don't know what to do.
Can we do an inside check on him? Does it seem like
What do you want to know, Nori?
I want to know if this is really his, if he feels like it belongs to him.
Yeah, you can give me an insight check for that, for sure.
Now, the thing is,
Well,
the Spider
sorry.
Queen is an
17.
evil kind of deity, though.
It's true.
I myself
Evil.
would like to cast Detect Magic on myself.
On yourself?
Well, no. So it's
You
self.
is
right?
magical.
You
So
are.
I
You so
cast
magic,
it. So,
baby. You so magic.
no, you have to cast it on yourself, but then you can
Got
see
you.
the presence of magic
Yeah.
when 30 feet around you.
Okay.
So I want to do that to try and see if there's any sort of power in that. Because if it's just a necklace, you know, you can fucking have it.
No, there's a lot of things that are magical. His magical staff, he has some implements on him underneath his cloak that are glowing. The amulet that he holds in front of you is glowing with a distinct magical essence to it.
Mm-hmm.
Some sort of primarily illusory magic. And as you look closely at it, most of the magical signatures are coming off of there's an obsidian crystal at the center of the amulet. What did they say they would pay you then? How much?
We never actually asked.
What's
You
the amulet
never
used for?
actually asked.
Des doesn't say that out loud.
What's the amulet used for? You say
He
it
can
brings
sense
hope,
you
yada
thinking it.
yada, but I can tell that it's magically endowed? What does it do? What do you plan to use it for? Because look, if I'm just going to let you get out of here and then you're going to turn around and use it to hurt people, then I'd rather just, kill you now. But if you're telling me that it's really just, something that...
Thank you, Lee, for the donation. He looks at you and he raises an eyebrow. You think that because I am drow, that I
No,
am
I don't think that because you're
evil and
draw
that I will
anything. I don't think anything
use
of
this
anybody until they prove me
implement for
otherwise.
nefarious purposes. Is that it?
I
You-
mean,
you
I
No.
could
think that-
identify it if you want.
Okay, I'm down with that. Let my friend cast an identify spell on it.
And then what?
What? I'm like a
And then
helpless.
when you find that it is magical, what? You go through
Well,
with
I'll
your
tell you what
plan
it
to
does.
kill us and take it?
Look, we could kill you and
No.
take it right now. Like, I'm trying to give you an open door here.
No, I will not allow this. He takes the amulet and puts it into his cloak. How much were they paying you? I will match it.
It's not a question of money, pal.
1,000 gold.
Okay, for Nori, it's a question of money, but for the rest of us,
1,000 gold. Chirps the gnome from the back.
He just laughs at you. I will tell you what. He pulls out a small pouch. Inside this pouch, I have gemstones. They are worth quite a bit.
Are there diamonds in there?
Why do you like diamonds?
Yes.
I mean, they're useful.
Some of us need them too.
Well,
example.
let's just say there are diamonds.
Can I check?
No.
Okay.
Let's just say there are diamonds. And let's just say that I buy you off. You let us leave in peace with our family item that is rightfully ours. I should have brought more men.
I don't understand why you
I
want.
I
just
give you this pouch, you will
asked-
let us leave. Is that it? Is that the deal? Are you people of your word? Are you good people? Or are you just bandits working for some larger bandit enterprise? Is that it?
Why won't you let my friend identify your amulet so that we know what it does?
I mean, so like this is why we're asking, because we met somebody and like he turned into a giant spider because he like said some kind of like spider god thing, and then he went crazy and like attacked
Killed-
everyone.
and
So
killed
we just,
some
like we
friends.
don't want more of that happening. If this isn't
Mm.
like a spider transformation murder everyone around thing, is it?
No. It is not a spider transformation, murder everyone around thing.
So then
This
what's
is
the
a
problem?
recover a family heirloom of great importance.
Let us identify it and then we'll be good.
It's not going to happen.
Why are you
But
hiding
I will
something?
give, yes, and I will give you the contents of this pouch, but that is it. And for your question, gnome, there are diamonds in this pouch.
How
Guys,
many
let's just take the
diamonds?
deal.
I will give you a
No.
moment to think on it.
We're not gonna take the money.
So you're gonna walk out here with our prize, and we're gonna get a mystery bag. Why don't we
Well-
just kill you right now?
Perhaps you should. And then you can add murderer to your long list of crimes. Is that
How
your
long have you
choice
been
then?
looking- How long have you been looking for this thing?
Decades.
Do you know the owner? Like who had it?
No. Nor do I care.
How do you know it wasn't like a cousin
Of who?
of you? You don't
Like-
know who had it.
Why would my cousin steal something from my family? Give it to a bunch of
I don't
gnomes in
know why
some
people
random
steal
town.
things, but you know, like it could be in the possession of another drow.
Well, it is in my possession now, so think quick about what you intend to do. The hour is late.
What are we doing, you guys? And I'm pulling out my sword.
In Dwarvish, I'm going to say towards Dez, can you take the amulet?
Yeah.
Grab it.
Can Des try to invisible mage hand swipe the amulet off the guy's person?
I'm going to try to cause a distraction to help him out. I'm going to tell the guy, okay, look. All right, look, we don't want to get further into this. And I'm going to kind of get in his face a little bit.
Give me a sleight of hand check, Desmond.
All right.
Use the advantage.
Yeah, use the group advantage, please.
I'll use our group advantage. Let me just check my actions here. Sorry, I can't find. There it is.
So Lachlan, you're what? Right up into the guy's face? Nori's
Yeah, but not
standing in front
like
of him
to
with
the
a
point where
blade.
I'm in his face and he's going to feel threatened. I'm just kind of trying to talk and kind of grab his attention.
Sure.
Now, look, this is what we're going to do. All right. Look, I got the perfect thing. It's going to give you the opportunity to get what you want. It's going to give us peace of mind.
19.
$19. All right. So you float your mage hand over to this guy, and you're gonna reach inside his cloak and try to steal the amulet from his cloak. Is that what you're doing?
Mhm.
So as the amulet gets pulled out, he sees the fucking amulet as it's being pulled out of his cloak. He yells to you, "Deceitful bastards!" And
And
he,
I'm going
you
to tell him,
guys-
stop,
You
stop.
guys need to roll initiative.
Yeah, I'm jumping on him.
Yep.
Oh,
Everybody roll
gosh.
initiative.
Man, I was going to like give him an out too.
You
He's
guys
not
are
gonna
fucking
take it
highway
now.
robbing this guy of his family.
No, I was going to give him an out.
He's
He
not
should have
gonna
just.
take an out. What'd you guys get? 25 to 20.
Oh,
Hold on.
okay. Oh boy.
16 for me.
Ooh, not bad.
Should have taken
The
deal.
anti-heroes of Greyhawk is what we're gonna have to call this game from now on.
22.
Okay. Des 22, 20, 15 to 20.
I
Ooh.
got 16, sir.
What's your dex?
My dex is 12.
Okay. 10 to 15.
13.
Both of you.
Yeah,
Okay.
my dex is lower than Xanthi's, I think.
My dex is 15.
Yeah, mine's 14.
Okay. So Xanthi. Ooh, this is getting juicy. Real juicy. And then Nori. Sorry how late this is going, guys, but when you try to highway rob some guys, shit happens.
Should have taken the deal. We could be
Hey,
in our beds
leave.
by
I didn't
now.
want to rob him. I
Actually,
didn't
know
want
what
to
you guys
rob
are
him.
doing. I know what you guys are doing. You guys are holding out for the level 5. I get it. You just want to keep going. You just
Right.
want to keep
Filibuster.
Stretch this.
It's gonna happen.
It's a filibuster move. It's a classic
Classic.
flea monkey filibuster.
Yep.
All right,
CFF in
Desmond.
the house.
You have the amulet in your grasp in the mage hand.
Mm-hmm.
You're at the top of the initiative order. What are you going to do? Do you have to use an action to use mage hand?
It is a bonus action. Let me just see.
You can use your action to control the hand. So you're going to use your action to try to pull the amulet away from this guy?
I can use because of Mage Hand Legerdemain, I can use my bonus action granted by my cunning action to control the hand.
Okay.
So I'm going to bonus action pull the amulet away.
Okay. And then what are you going to do with your action?
I want to fire off a shot with my crossbow.
Wow. Okay.
I was trying to avoid all this.
Really? I don't think so.
I want to get my friends these diamonds.
This guy got real lucky. 10.
Miss.
Yeah. That was my bonus action, my action. I have some movement, but I think I'm going to stay right here.
Oh, man. All right. Oh, this guy's not happy. All right. Nori and Desmond, I need you guys to make dexterity saving throws.
Is it lightning?
Yep.
Got in a line. 15.
Okay,
Natural
that's-
20.
Okay,
Or
those are
total
both
27.
both successful saves. So you'll take half damage.
I don't know if I can
Ooh.
handle half
Yeah,
damage.
me neither.
12. Uh, 22 total, so 11 damage each of lightning.
Nori drops.
That was exactly Desmond's hit points.
Mine too.
Oh, yeah, Des is
Um,
down.
So he uses his action to cast a spell. And then he's going to turn towards you, Lachlan, and he's just going to level his staff at you and just be like, yield. That is his turn. Lachlan, it's your turn. Actually, you know what? His little buddy didn't go yet, so I'm going to have him go. He's going to attack. He's going to attack you, Lachlan. No, he misses. All right, Lachlan, go ahead. You guys.
We should have taken a deal.
Yeah, no shit.
Just think about all the things that are on that guy.
I can't because I'm unconscious.
Yeah, neither can Des.
And we're 5.
Your
That-
two
that wasn't
companions
his
are
reason for
down,
doing it.
Lachlan. He looks at you and says, yield.
Des did not trust this guy.
Yeah, no, there's no way considering everything. But I tried to give him a way to just walk out of this, but at this point,
Probably a really bad amulet, and he'll come back later.
yeah. If you guys weren't down, I would try to kill the living fuck out of him.
This is where the
I have
campaign
healing.
takes its turn towards a drow incursion story.
Xanthi still has a turn, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the healer back here.
Oh yeah, and you can twin spell, eh?
Yes, but I'm 5 feet too far away to get Nori.
No Hamlet handshake?
You have movement.
Yeah, but I am 35 feet away from being able to touch Nori.
Oh, you have to. Oh, it's touch.
I
see.
am going to.
Got another gust of wind?
Got any more of them gusts of wind?
Could use a gust of wind right about now.
Yeah, we could, but I'm trying to. Fuck.
Just lay into him. Get him.
Yeah, just get him.
Bonus action
Walk
range.
away.
Yeah.
Walk away.
Hell no. He's not going to give you the bag of diamonds now either.
No.
Wait
Sure.
until after I go, but if you want to hold your action, but you can't do any movement then.
Yeah, I'm going to risk taking.
Good night, Phantom. Thanks for being here, buddy. Appreciate you. Thanks for all the support, guys. All right, what are you gonna do, Bleak? Let's move this. Let's move this forward,
Okay.
buddy.
Yeah, I am going to risk taking the attacks of opportunities on me. So go ahead and roll them.
Where are you
So
gonna
I'm
go?
gonna move.
Oh, you don't. You're not out of. Oh, there you do.
Yeah. So I want to go there, and I want to grab the necklace, and then I want to come and hold it up over this hole.
Power play.
Yeah, they would have taken attacks of opportunity at you for sure.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's see. We'll go with the swordman first. Ooh, 18 on the die. 22 to hit.
That hits.
It's going to be 6 damage. Roll a con save, please. Should be fine. Well, it's con versus poison, so I think you have resistance, don't you? Or
Yeah,
something?
advantage. Yeah.
Advantage. Yeah, roll advantage.
Yeah. So I got 20.
Yeah, you're
21.
fine. You're fine.
How much damage was it?
6.
Yeah, I think you said 6.
Yep. And the other guy, actually, the mage doesn't swing at you. So you grab the amulet out of the air and you walk over to this vent. Do you want to say something epic?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold it over there. And I'm gonna say, now everybody calm the fuck down, or this is going down the hole. And you can fucking spend the next few decades trying to find it. And I'm gonna use my persuasion if I have to.
Des is pretty calm right now.
Yeah.
Xanthu's like in
Same.
the back.
Xanthi's freaking out. 2 of us just went down.
Sorry.
The mage looks at you and says, "You've made a very serious mistake, dwarf."
No, you made a serious mistake, because I was gonna give you a way to get your goddamn fucking trinket back, but you had to fucking go wacko on us. I was trying to find a way.
Such self-righteous bastards you dwarves are.
Well, yeah, okay, fine, you got me. What sneaky fucking bastards you draw are. Like, you were the one 10 minutes ago telling me that I was making,
Yes, but you have proved me right. Would
Well,
you
you
not
have
agree?
proved me right too. Because when I told you can get this thing, all you need to do is let me identify it. You didn't want to. Now you know what that tells me. That tells me that this thing is fucking bad.
You can interpret it as ever way you want.
All right,
Does
get
it
the
does
fuck
not
out of here.
make you right?
Get out of here.
Is that your action? I would say that's your action. All right.
Yeah.
Do I get a turn?
Yeah, you get to go.
Yeah, you're next, Xanthi. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna run up to Des, and I'm going to twin spell heal Des and myself, because that's
Nice.
all I can reach. For let's see. Where are spells? Cure wounds. 8 healing points each.
Nice. Desmond, you gasp for air and come back to life, although you are prone.
All right.
Anything else from Xanthi?
That is all I can do.
Nori? Death save?
That's a fail.
Oh, that's not good, Nori.
No. In no way is that good. I had
Desmond,
2 left, probably.
maybe. Desmond, what are you gonna do?
Des will get up, see Nori still down, and he'll run up to her. So that's all my movement. And administer a health potion.
Okay.
Which is
Roll
an
it.
action, right?
Yep.
Thanks, bruh.
I don't know if we're gonna finish this encounter, guys. I think we're gonna have to.
Four.
We're gonna have
I
to
rolled
stop.
2 1s for a total of 4 healing.
We're an hour
Something.
over time.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's getting pretty late.
Yeah.
Get up next
it's
time.
late.
We'll finish this. We'll finish this round. All right. So Nori, you come back to consciousness, and you can see that there's a drow standing over you with a blade leveled at you. Oh, you guys are backing me into a corner here because these guys are not just gonna walk away from this. This is a family heirloom of his. Let's see.
An evil family heirloom.
I'm
Yeah,
so good to
so-
give it to him.
That's in the eye of the beholder, I guess.
Well, no, okay, so here's I want to give you my perspective of why I'm like kind of
Why
one,
you're right.
the
Go
last
ahead.
time we encountered something that had to do with Loth and whatnot, I died and Norb died.
Mhm.
Correct.
The last few times we let some guys fucking walk away, it came back to bite us in the ass.
Yeah.
That's all true.
And so, like, I literally when I told Des to grab the thing, I just wanted him to hold it over the hole, tell the guy to shut up while we identified it, or it was going in the hole, and then we'd identify it and we didn't know what it was what. That was my whole point. But at this point, I'm not just gonna, I mean, we're gonna kill him before I give it to him and let him walk away, because our experience has taught me that if we let him go with this, we're just gonna regret it later.
Yeah. It probably would raise Loth from the dead or something.
It's probably just his granny's favorite magical.
If it was, he would have let
Necklace.
us fucking identify
He's
it.
just being arrogant.
I'm just trying to figure out what he's going to do to you guys. That's
Well,
gonna
you
be
wanna
the
think about it
most
until next week?
damaging.
Yeah.
You want to think about it for a week?
Not really, but that might be the best because it's pretty late.
It's so
Yeah.
late.
All right, so we're going to end there, and we're going to leave it on a cliffhanger. Literally,
What
you're
will
hanging it over a
happen?
cliff. All right. That went
Whoa.
sideways for sure. I don't know why I'm surprised at you guys ever
This-
anymore.
If he's
Quick
got a
one-shot.
disintegration ray and he's going to disintegrate me, I will happily take it, because I feel that this is the correct,
Yes, because you guys are self-righteous, and that's fine. You're playing it as you want. Hey guys, thank you so very much for joining us for this very special charity stream. We did not hit 2,000. We're so freaking close, you guys, to hitting
No, real
halfway.
close, though.
Oh man, how close are we? 140 bucks.
140.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get there tomorrow. There's a bunch of stuff happening tomorrow. In fact, let me put up the calendar, my friends. So it's Heroes of Greyhawk tonight. Tomorrow is Out of the Abyss back over at Phoenixy Wacky's channel. Big shout out to Phoenix for helping to put this whole thing together. Thursday, our very own Bleak season is going to be running a special one shot of Dragonbane. Bleak, do you have anything to say about that? Anything you want to tease for our fans here?
The Dragonbane game will be with the group that did the second of the Lord of the Rings arc.
Yeah.
So it's a group that plays well together, has a lot of fun playing together, and so it's going to be a good little game. And we're going to deal with cats. There's going to be a lot of cats. There's going to be a lot of cats in this one. It's just cats all over the place.
That's
I'm not
awesome.
kidding. There's
Didn't
cats.
they released like a new class, didn't they? Or a new
No, there is a cat people race now,
Yeah, that's
which
cool.
Anduin is going to play a cat people.
That's cool.
Race. But there's just going to be a lot of cats.
Oh, and she always brings the cosplay. It'll be fun.
Yes.
So that's on Thursday with Andy G3D producing. And then we've got Friday, we're back over to Phoenixy Wacky's channel for a one-shot roulette in the morning, Candlekeep Mysteries, which is one of their ongoing campaigns in the evening. Saturday is a huge day. There's 3 games over at Phoenixy Wacky, Fandelver, and Below. They're kicking off a new campaign, which is going to be freaking awesome. And then we're getting back into some Walking Dead. Bleak and I are part of that game. And dude, I don't know what your thoughts are on last week, but that was freaking awesome. I'm so excited for that game.
Yeah.
It's so good. And then Bleak's running Blade Runner, guys. So on Saturday night, come on back for some Blade Runner. And then to sort of tie it all together in a nice, neat bow, we've got our good friend Shiv from across the pond who's going to be coming back to Guild Superior on Sunday for a special one-shot, 11 a.m. Central, Seeds of Destruction, 5th edition, space age, sort of a Spelljammer style game. Shelly's going to be in that one. Big shout out to Shelly for getting involved with that one. And then on the evening of the 12th, we'll be doing our grand prize giveaways, you guys. So there's a lot still left to get into. We hope that folks will be helping us to get closer and closer to our fundraising goal. We're almost halfway there. We do, however, have some things to give away here. I'm just looking to double check all the folks that have given stuff. So we've got, let's see, a couple more things came in. Minnesota Muse, thank you very much for jumping in, and Lee came in at the end there. Okay, so there we go. All right, so we have 3 giveaways. We've got CZRPG PDF and 2 Hero Forge acrylic standees. So we've got, I need, let's see, Christian, would you please type in the chat, ! roll space D50. We'll figure out who our first winner is. 19. Phantom NJ, who I think had to step away, is the first winner. Phantom, if you're still here, let me know. Let's get a second roll, please, from Shelly. Would you like to do it?
Sure.
So just
roll space D50.
There you go. Thank you.
D what? Sorry.
D50.
D50.
Okay, here we go. 27.
Andy G3D.
There you go. It's
Nice.
rigged.
Andy, what do you want? Do you want the standees or the PDF from CZRPG? You get a standee or a PDF.
What's the standee again?
They're like these, so Hero Forge, if you go into Hero Forge, you create a character. You can then order, instead of ordering a 3D mini, it's a 2D acrylic coated, color printed. They're really cool. They're awesome.
Okay, I'll take the standee.
All right, so Andy's going to take a standee. And then, Ash, would you mind doing the third, please?
Okay.
The third roll.
All right.
Vancouver, very nice.
$25.
25. Armin is the third winner. I'm pretty sure Armin had to step away too.
Yeah, signed up earlier.
So I will reach out to Phantom and Armin and get them their loot. You guys, all of those donations you made, every $5 that you donated is also going to get you into the giveaway drawings on the 12th. So you've got a chance to win still, and we appreciate your support. I've got to imagine there's some people. Magi RPG. We're going to raid into Magi RPG, you guys.
Yeah, we're real late tonight.
I know, we're super late. I'm so tired right now.
It's just an hour.
Hey, thanks guys for being here.
It's been so long. I wanted to keep going.
You guys are awesome. This table always surprises me on what you guys decide to do. Let's go around the table and do our outros, starting with Ashley, please.
Hey everybody, I'm Ashley, Minnesota Muse. You can find me on our Discord. You can find me on our Facebook page. You can find me at Blue Sky, and you can find me on Threads at Minnesota Muse 99. So come check me out. I'm only on this show right now, but you know, I'm always jumping into things.
Hell yeah. What's it like over there at Blue Sky and Threads? I mean, is there stuff going on over there? I don't know anything about it.
A little bit. It's quiet. It's quieter. It's not like Twitter was, but now X isn't like Twitter was. So
yeah,
right.
It's not at all.
No.
I think it's crazy. All right. Well, thank you for that. Go hang out with Ashley. She's awesome people and fun to hang out with. So thank you, Ashley. I'm glad that we're back playing in this game. Let's go over to Andy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Andy. Andy G3D here on Twitch and all around the internet. Thank you so much for joining us tonight and your donations. Those were awesome. You can find me here every Tuesday night playing Desmond. And I also help out producing shows, Bleak's Games on Thursdays. And I don't know, am I also doing Sunday? I think I'm doing Sunday. But yeah, we have a lot of fun. Come over to our Discord, check it out.
Check it out.
All right. Thanks, Andy. Appreciate all that you do to help us out here. Let's jump over to Shelly.
Hey guys, it's Shelly. Hey, it's Flea Monkey on Threads and Blue Sky. Tomorrow night I'm at Thalanos' channel, but you should probably donate here. Just saying, you know. And then the aforementioned Sunday, I will be there. Then back here Tuesday.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
For the campaign finale.
Probably. TPK.
All right, Shelly, thank you so much. I can't wait to get into the Spelljammer game with you on Sunday. It's gonna be super fun.
Be dope.
I have not heard anything about your character, so I'm very curious to find out what you're bringing to the table. I can't wait. Let's jump over to Bleak Season.
Yeah, Bleak Season, the Bleak Season on Twitter, and catch me here on Thursday and Saturday, as Dave was saying, running a bunch of games.
A lot of good stuff coming up. Thank you, Bleak, for diving in headfirst into the charity fundraiser, helping with the some of the organization and putting together some fucking kick-ass games. Really appreciate it. This is a team effort, you guys, so thank you for being part of it. Big shout out to our partner in crime over at Phoenix E Wacky for helping to put together the specifics and the details of this thing. It's not easy. We've been working on it for a month, basically, to try to pull it all together. There have been 17 game sessions, I think 7 or 8 dungeon masters or game masters involved, 55 players, and we're almost halfway. So thank you so much for your help, you guys. We really do appreciate it. I'm going to start this raid because it's time for us to say goodnight.
Good night.
Thank you again for everything. I'm looking for buttons to push. There's so many buttons. I'm going to push this one, and then I'm going to push that one. Bye, guys. Thank you so much. I know. There's more buttons the later it gets. It's like, huh? Which one?
Yeah.
Which one do I push? Yeah, they do. Thanks a lot, guys. You guys keep waving. Keep waving. Yeah. Bye.